We got Eric playing Rothbert tonight. I've been thinking about this. What do I do when someone's out if they would die? I think I'm more likely to have them be very critically injured rather than dead, depending. I mean, if the whole party dies, the whole party dies. There's no saving that. But I'm more likely to you happen to get taken prisoner if the party had to flee, or, you know, I'll probably go a little bit easier on people if they're not here. That's just the way it'll be, probably. If Rothbert runs in there and suicides, I can't stop that, but you know what I'm saying? If
Yeah.
something like that happens, though, I'd probably give an experience penalty for the session, too, though. Or just no experience for the session, because I do not feel good about killing someone's character when they're not here. That said, it could still happen. I mean, there's going to be times where it's just like, there's no other explanation. But anyway, I just thought I'd say that ahead of time. That doesn't mean use Dave to go walking down every trap corridor you see, because I will kill him for that. Because I won't have to blame myself for that one. So last session, you guys had rested up at the inn, and you came back here, and did you fight the skeleton, and that was the first thing you did? Or was there something else you did when you came?
We brought a bunch of water down to clean the mirrors off. Just left it on the ground.
Yeah, it's off in that corner room.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, is it the corner straight up here, or was it back room?
I don't have my map open, so I don't know.
This is a different map anyway. Oh, yeah. I shouldn't unkey the map. This is a different map anyway, because this one's got the line of sight and everything, so...
It's just in one of the random trashed rooms of the corners.
I think...
I drew a circle on it.
Yeah, like I said, I changed the map, though.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it'll look the same to you, but this is a different one that's got all the line of sight and all my encounters and stuff.
Gotcha.
I think you had it up in the corner of this room, but it might have been... Was it the room with the mechanical bird?
No.
No. Was it the one where you fought baboons?
No, you have it right. It's right there.
Okay. All right, cool. You can draw another circle on there if you want.
Okay.
For me, it's just showing us and everything's dark.
You have to wiggle your guy a little.
There it is. Maybe it just took a bit to load.
I'll just wiggle everyone. No, that's just... It doesn't always update unless you move.
I can't draw anymore for some reason.
Oh, let me turn off token lock. I actually had it on purpose, though. I started turning that on when I start the game, in case I'm not around. Especially Dave. He loves to open doors while I'm describing rooms.
I see you got the door placed to the north, even though it's not there on the map.
Yeah, I tried to make it kind of big so we'd know there was a door there. So just so everyone knows, because it wasn't... There's a couple more like this, too. There's a door right there. Also, the guy who made this map, I noticed as I was doing walls and secret doors and stuff, he really liked to do... Notice how, like, this is a wood wall and this is a stone wall. There's no rhyme or reason to why he did that. It's not like one actually is wood and stone. And the problem he'll have in some places is he'll have a bunch of stone walls and then he'll have a wood wall where, like, a secret door is. Because of the way Dungeon Draft, like, draws your walls.
You keep saying that like it's a problem.
I'm just letting you know I might not let you act on information you wouldn't have. If you see something like that, it's not intentional, like, oh, you caught it, good job. No, it was just like the map kind of sucks. So,
because that first secret door near the Halfling Zone was on the map, distinguished in a way, and that was really cool.
That one was. Yeah, I did that one on purpose. These are not. That's why I'm giving you the heads up that it's not on purpose. Well, that said, you know, if you see something, you can say it, and then maybe there is something your character would see. But if I say no, move on, then, you know, obviously. There's a couple places, too, where, just like this wall, there was no door on the map, but there should be one. I tried to draw the doors really big, so you'll actually see some of the hall on the other side, and hopefully they'll stand out, but it's potentially easy for me to miss those, too. So hopefully we don't be like, oh, there was a door there the whole time, we're dumb. I think there's only like 2 other ones like that. But anyway, you guys have been listening at this door here, and you heard... I don't know, it sounded like sounds of a guy screaming or something. Rothbert did when he put his ear to the door. And that's where we're at. Let me see if I'm streaming. I'm streaming. All right.
I'm not sure you
Oh,
told us what he heard before we quit last time.
I think I just said it sounded like someone being tortured, which he basically hears the pained screams of someone. Although now that I'm remembering, you guys had gotten some loot last week from that skeleton room, and I don't know if I had it all itemed up, so to speak. Does anyone know if there's something they need, like a spell book maybe? I've got it all done now. I just would need to move it to your sheet. But I can't remember who might need what. I know you found a spell book. I don't know if I did that up mid-session or not.
I mean, I took the fanny pack and the rope.
You took the spellbook as well, because you have both of them that have been recovered so far.
Let me check your sheet.
Okay, you took the wand though, right?
I got the wand before we knew there was a spellbook, or else I'd have handed you the wand and took the spellbook. But
Skeletons. Okay, let me see. Yeah, let me just delete that one off your sheet. I mean, you guys can trade stuff around whenever you want.
yeah,
All right, so I deleted the spellbook. I think I probably know how to switch your wand too. Double check them. Spellbook. All right, I just put a spellbook. Parentheses, skeleton room on your sheet. Someone had a gauntlet. Who's got that?
Teeger.
Let me see if you got what you actually need for that. Just so you know, it is a single gauntlet, not a pair of gauntlets. I don't know if I misnamed that as a plural or you did, but it does look like you have the right thing there, though.
Okay. If I rename it, is it going to screw it up?
No, you can call it whatever you want.
Okay.
And it looks like I was the one who did that. The pouch, I think, is okay. Eric had a wand, right?
Yep.
I think I need to give you the real one for that. Wand wood or the other wand?
I believe the other one. Given, I don't remember where wand wood came from because I had no notes on it either. I just renamed it so they wouldn't stack weirdly on me.
What you had might have been okay, but I'm still going to give you this other one. I trust it more. Put in parentheses, skeleton room. All right, that's on your sheet. I don't know if anyone picked it up, but there was rope, a backpack, 2 arrows, and a pouch. Teeger had the 2 arrows, I'm guessing?
Yeah, I picked up the arrows, yep.
Let me see if I did what those are, unless they're just normal arrows, which they totally could be. Looks like those are okay. All right, I think we're good. Oh, actually, there's one more thing. It's the axe. Who had the axe? Maybe Rothbert?
Dave. Yeah.
Can he even use an axe? He's a priest.
Probably not. I don't know.
Whatever. He's got it, but give it to the monk. He can use anything. All right, we're good. So there you are. In this hallway, Rothbert lets you know that he hears the sounds of someone being tortured, maybe. And he probably hears some guttural, baboon hoots and hollers and whatnot. Definitely more than one.
Is it saying words or is it just screams?
He probably can't make it out.
Okay. Is everyone healed up before we run into combat again?
Rothbert's down a little bit. Looks like it.
Not enough to be worth a spell, though.
Let's check
Yeah.
what Rothbert's spells are, just so we're all on the same page, too.
5 cure light to detect magic and a sanctuary.
Yeah, he's in good shape. Yeah, I think he got hit once, barely, by the skeleton.
Yep.
Yeah, he trashed that thing. Life smite. Okay, cool. I also found out the magic weapons, the way I have them done up, work perfectly for you guys, but not for NPCs. So I gotta figure out how to fix that.
Hey, Rothbert, peek in, see what's going on. Look
If
through the
he's,
keyhole.
if he's going to do that, should we maybe turn off our lights?
They can't see him unless they're right beside the door.
I mean, but we don't know what that room looks like at all.
Sure, but the nearest light is Clug, and 20 feet would be right inside the door. So
Okay.
if there's someone right on the other side of the door, they'll see our light. Otherwise, they won't.
And none of you can actually see in the dark without light. You don't see any light coming out from under the door, for what it's worth. Although the doors, there's not a lot of give down there, but still.
Okay.
Well, if
Yeah,
it's baboons, we know they don't like light anyway, so we would expect them to be in the dark.
yeah, typically. All right, Rothbert opening the door.
Yeah.
You may do so. See what you see. Not much yet.
Not much of anything.
You all hear the sounds now of a guy screaming and like some baboons hooting and hollering, and it seems to be coming from somewhere down this way, a bit distant, maybe 30, 40 feet away. It's kind of echoing towards you as if there's like a larger chamber there. What would you see? You do see the chamber
light-
you're looking into is about 15 feet tall, but that's probably about all you see from here. My kids just scream 1 sec. They're fine. Fain's moving in. It's very dark, Fain.
Yeah, I still can't see anything.
Is it pitch black to you?
No.
Oh, you just can't see anything because you don't have a light.
Yeah, lights are for goblins.
There's one thing in there. Fix.
Now I see what could be skull piles, but it could also be lots of other stuff.
There are some bones in there.
I will use
But it's
the
mostly
monk ability of echolocation to determine if there are hostiles nearby.
There are definitely beings to the south. What you're seeing just barely ahead here is like the first step of a dais. But you're not hearing sounds coming from here or here. All the sounds are coming from down this way.
Okay. I stand ready.
Oops.
Are you going in, Rothbert?
Look scared, master. God, he's got 19 on his morale check. You almost have to push him forward towards the screams in the darkness. The light is like shaking that he's holding, casting shadows everywhere. What I think you see, yeah, I gotta keep turning on your vision. You guys see a big mahogany chair here. There's no one in it right now. And an open doorway down to the south, which is where all the noise is coming from. You also, now that you're closer, you're actually hearing laughing that doesn't sound human, but it doesn't sound like a baboon either. And some talking that's in a language that Clug's ears perk up, and I don't know if anyone else speaks Goblin, but Clug's like, I hear goblins.
What are they saying?
They're laughing.
I speak Goblin.
They're laughing about how much someone's bleeding.
Is this supposed to be like a raised section, or just is this wall not?
Did I miss a
covered
wall?
like it should be?
Yeah, I just missed a wall.
Okay. So there's a wall there.
Now there's
Okay.
a wall there. Thank you. To my notes. Missing wall.
I spy something.
That is a big statue of Thoth. Much like the other ones you've seen, the big ibis-headed statues. Nothing seems to be aware of your approach based on what you're hearing so far.
Do you want to check out the places that didn't have people first, or no? Or we didn't hear stuff first, or no? Or do we have to rescue this guy, whoever it may be?
Who's even doing this party? Just Adam? The slave owner?
I'm a kind and decent slave owner.
I'm chaotic good. Dave is lawful neutral. Okay. I mean, the other doors seem to be shut, so probably go the route that's open to start.
Okay.
So Rothbert's peeking in, and I know you can't actually probably see anything, but you definitely see some shadowy movement in this area. I'm moving this thing back and forth, like all around back here. It sounds like the goblin voices are this way, and the baboon hooting is this way, and the screaming is like straight back that way. And something you notice, do you guys actually see? You actually see a baboon now.
Yep.
And it's Clug's. Who's got the light? Clug and Lelion?
Clug.
Just Clug.
Clug and Lelion would be the nearest to him, yes.
All right, so you're not close enough for them to see it yet.
Right at the edge of what should be.
So despite Rothbert and anyone else wearing armor, but mostly Rothbert not being real quiet, there's enough screaming and chattering going on there that they don't hear you approaching at all. They seem completely unaware of you. This baboon here is kind of jumping up and down. Just seems real happy. Something you notice is up near the top of the ceiling here are a couple of sacks hanging. Like, you guys would probably have to jump to touch them. They're definitely out of reach of the baboons, who are slightly smaller than human-sized. Except for the big four-armed ones. Those ones are big. But the normal ones you've been fighting are, like, they're medium, but they're smaller than you. They'd be closer to, closer to like a dwarf size or something. But yeah, you still don't see much. Other than, I guess, that one baboon. If you want, I can do initiative at any point. But, well, the way I would do initiative is you obviously would have surprise right now. I would just give you a round whenever you guys say you're going to start doing it. But if you're going to try to keep moving first, go ahead. I'm not sure what your plan is.
Yeah, I don't think know that we have a plan necessarily.
When have we ever? Do we want to have them fight us, in here?
When you had a mirror, you had plans.
Sure, you should give us back a mirror.
Yeah. It was fun, though, to be fair. It was.
Well, I don't think we're going to sneak past him, so we might as well fight him now, right?
I think the question is, do we draw him back into the room that we were at? Or
I assume you're whispering right now, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Cool. No one seems to have heard anything yet.
I think, man, I'm just not sure.
Teeger?
Yeah?
You want to shoot him?
Yeah. Make room.
You can shoot from behind Rothbert without issue, can't you?
That's true. You guys could be the
In this
front and
case,
just kind of.
Rothbert's not moving around, so he's kind of just standing there and letting you shoot over his shoulder.
Yeah,
Okay.
he can lean to the side for a surprise
Load
round,
the
at least.
chicken.
Should I go for the head?
I don't know why you wouldn't.
It's more fun that way.
Yeah.
Given your target is stationary and unaware, I'm going to give you a +2 to your shot.
Sweet.
Essentially, the rear attack bonus.
Boo.
You missed by 1. Well, that's the first
I
shot.
don't know. You didn't target a guy.
Yeah, I did.
No, he did. He did.
Then we don't see that anymore.
Interesting. I see.
I just see the attack with blue text. I do not see it as a target.
Yeah.
I mean, I see called headshot, but yeah.
No,
And
yeah, it's hidden.
hold on. I'm going to fix something for you, Adam.
Yeah.
Take the water off your character sheet. It has you as encumbrance severe, probably because you still have a huge barrel of water.
Fair enough.
That probably would have hit then. But after you do that, I'll
There you go.
reshoot you with the same number and we'll see. You're using your composite longbow, right?
Yeah, I'll put the soap down too.
I don't know that that's a huge weight concern.
Did your encumbrance change?
They're gonna, yeah, just now.
I didn't see a message about it. Weird.
Neither did we.
Weird.
Teeger is now at normal encumbrance.
Like all sorts of stuff's different. I'm kind of glad you didn't see the number, but I didn't change any settings, so that's bizarre.
So here's the thing, though. This one showed up as red text, but it still doesn't show us the actual. So
Yeah.
it's giving us the color of hit or miss, but nothing.
It shows it to me.
Okay.
Although I didn't have the -4 in there, but it still should have hit. So yeah, go ahead, roll damage.
Okay.
I'm okay with you guys not seeing the AC. I mean, that's fine with me.
Sure, but we also miss out on the location.
Oh, I'll tell you. Don't worry.
Okay.
I got him. Got him good.
But you're not seeing the final damage either. I wonder what
I see it.
changed. Well, you
I
see
saw-
what you rolled, but you don't see that message.
Oh, true.
All right, so the baboon's kind of
Also,
like. Go ahead.
do you have to start combat or no? Your baboon is not on the combat tracker, which I actually think is better.
Oh,
But-
I bet you that's why. I bet 100% that's why.
Fair
So
enough. Yeah.
Let me kick Teeger in the face and we'll see.
I'm gonna turn. How many of you use the combat tracker primarily? Like, it's your main way of targeting people versus the map.
I use it to keep track of turn order, but not target things.
Because I have long been
As a
considering-
player, I would like it way better if we couldn't see it.
I'd like it better too because it makes my life easier.
Look,
Like-
there's 4 albino alboons and a 4
About-
baboon. Like,
I
I
was going to
shouldn't
say
have
about
that information.
50-50 for me,
Yeah.
but I can easily switch to doing it by map.
That's the thing. I can hide them there, but then you can't use it to target them. But I can always fix the occasional case where you need to be able to target something, but you can't see it. All right, I'll look at doing that for next week because the only reason
Do we
I haven't
wanna-
done it-
Just try to not use the combat tracker as players and see how that goes. Just if we're missing anything.
That's a good idea. I mean, and all you'd have for turn orders, you'd just see yourselves on it at that point. If I fix this, it'll still be there. You just won't see the enemies. Hey, combat tracker enemies from party. Yeah, give it a try. Not using it tonight, just to see if problems come up. It makes my
Okay.
life easier too, though, because things don't show up on the map to you unless they're visible on the combat tracker. Unless I go click on their token and do things, which meant whenever I spawn guys, I had to go click on them all one by one and do like 3 more clicks per guy. And that sucks. All right. Anyway, yeah, you put an arrow and it was hopping up and down and like clapping. It just seemed real happy, and then it took an arrow in the neck and it starts gurgling. And I don't know if anyone else was planning to like do something right then, but I think we can give you your second shot either way.
Okay.
During the surprise round.
Sure. I'm thrown off by this big blank spot in my fantasy grounds now.
Yeah, what are you going to do with it? Just make your chat window bigger.
Do I still get a +2? Or is he?
Sure, yeah, that's fine.
All right.
He kind of had his back to you and he wasn't moving, which was why I was doing it. If he'd been like walking down a hall when this happened, I probably would not have given him +2.
Boo.
Okay,
oh,
yeah.
wow.
So there we see the messages.
Yeah, it's because he was hidden.
Okay.
I liked it better when you couldn't see him. That's interesting, though. Just because it gives away like AC and stuff like that.
Yeah.
At the same time, it's kind of nice to have that sanity check once in a while that things are working like they should. All right, so Teeger opens up by putting a few arrows in the guy. What were the rest of you doing kind of during this surprise? You charging in or standing here or casting a spell or?
I'm standing here.
Okay.
Rothbert standing there. Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say, I obviously am not pushing through anyone. I was planning to just follow the lead of Rothbert and Fain.
Is Lelion casting something?
Yep.
Are you casting the Make Fain Miss Everything spell?
Yes.
Yeah.
So here's the problem with the combat tracker. I do use it to make sure I'm targeting things because I thought I just targeted Fain.
Yeah. Well, at least for party members, it would work. But yeah, that wouldn't be great for.
Yeah, because I can't seem to target. I just see a 3.7 pop up. Like it's the distance to him, but
Yeah.
Is there a way to have like a party tracker,
Yeah.
combat
Oh,
tracker,
there's the
and
problem.
then a GM tracker? or
no, this was a problem on my part because I was still on Rothbert, not Lelion.
Oh,
That's
okay.
what went wrong.
No,
So,
yeah,
yeah,
actually,
that's
Andrew, it would still be there. I just wouldn't put the NPCs on it from your. They'd be hidden from you. You already have a completely different combat tracker than me.
Okay.
I kind of wish you had my combat tracker because you can do all your character actions from it.
So I have the extra headache of I have to watch to make sure which character I have selected when I do stuff, which is fine.
Yeah. Bang up big. I kind of move you guys both. I assume you're both trying to be able to attack in that doorway. Okay. So Teeger launches a couple arrows that both. One of them gets this thing like right in the neck, and the other one just kind of grazes it. And it's sitting there. It's it's got a big beefy neck though, so I guess it's somehow not dead from an arrow to the neck because it's D&D. And now I guess we'll roll initiative. Interesting. Okay. They haven't even had time to react yet, and Teeger is up again. In the armpit.
Darn, I wanted to finish him off.
Baboon's having
I don't know how to end my turn without the combat tracker.
There's a button in the top of your sheet. In the combat section of your sheet. It says done, I believe.
Okay, got it.
I can't currently see anything, so I guess I'm just waiting for something to step up, and then I'll shoot it.
Yep, that's fine. You got the act button whenever you see something.
Yep.
I don't even know if anyone else knows about us yet. You said they were being really loud, right?
The thing's definitely like screaming in pain. So if they don't know, they will soon. But it's one of the round that they actually react. So yeah, they haven't done much yet. Damn, he's in there. Crouches his head and gets through the door. Basil.
I mean, I'm following behind.
You got your sword out? Or?
Yep.
Okay.
But I don't want them to surround me, so I'm just kind of taking a defensive position.
Oh my goodness! Look at all those people.
Light.
Yeah.
I'm going to delay you one.
I would have done that differently if you didn't use lighting.
Yeah, true. Everything just locked up while I was zooming. Cool. Okay, so one of the baboons. So what you see here is this is like a water trough. This is one of the really big four-armed ones. I just made it. He's white, but I made him a different color just so it's easier to pick him out of the crowd here. And there's two goblins here who are torturing like a human who's hanging from manacles upside down. And you know they're having fun like carving on him and stuff. But they're kind of like startled, pulling out short swords right now. This baboon, who I guess had a good view of the arrows going in, starts leaping towards where you guys are, but you know it doesn't quite get there yet. That one probably just turns around. Fain.
I kick him in the face.
Do it then.
Not like last week at all.
Last week was terrible for you. You kick him so hard, he dies. You probably kick the arrow that was in his neck all the way throughout the other side, and he collapses, gurgling blood.
That changed in there.
What changed?
The actual damage message used to say how much you exceeded hit points by. Not a bad thing necessarily to go away, but
I liked it better when it said it.
yeah. Now we just see threshold of pain, damage exceeds hit points, status dying.
Does it say it to you or no?
Nope. I'll keep an eye out. Maybe it was exactly the amount and it was wrong.
Maybe the status dying 0 meant it was an exact amount.
Yeah, I deleted them already, so I can't look, unfortunately. Basil, you were following in here. What do you want to do? You see, definitely these guys are starting to, on all fours, come right towards you guys.
Yeah, I mean, I'm letting them come to me. I'm not going to get surrounded. I am basically kind of back to back or shoulder to shoulder with Fain to try and set up like.
I'm going to move these up right now, and you can go ahead and take your attack on either one, because you would, you'd win as they're coming up. So. I really wish I had the Discord bot that would play music. Man, I can't believe a 50. I know. Aren't you proficient with short sword?
Yeah.
Are you really terrible strength?
No.
Why do you have a -3?
Why do you have a -3?
I bet you proficiency is not applied for some reason. You have 2 short swords on your sheet. You probably.
I probably hit the wrong one or something.
Yeah.
Do they have different numbers in the red boxes on your combat sheet?
You have one that's unidentified. And I think you click that one. And it didn't have your proficiency associated with it because it's not smart enough to do it by name. You actually have to, like, when you pick. Anyway, that should have hit.
Well, one is short sword, all one word, and one is short sword.
Yeah.
So maybe that also contributed. But
Either
I'll
way,
be honest,
it hits.
I don't know.
You can roll damage.
Yeah, I don't know which one I rolled. So
Take your pick.
and he says medium.
Yeah. Here, let me.
Do they have
help
wildly
you
different
out.
numbers in the red box in?
No. I mean, though they're adjusted now. Before they were -4, both of them. Now they show both as 1.
Yeah, I fixed the proficiency part. I just
Okay.
renamed one to unID'd. That doesn't show up in your sheet, though. Okay, I found it. There it is. So I don't think you were using the unID'd one because you don't have it equipped.
Yeah, I mean, I could have clicked it accidentally, but that would not have been my intention.
Okay. Well, you can. I named it, so you should be able to roll the right damage now. Maybe I should just start putting unID'd on everything. All right, you stab him as he runs up to you. You can click the done button, like the pro you are after all that Gloomhaven practice. All right, so one of the baboons leaps onto the giant Fain and tries clawing his eyes out. Can't really damage his own armor. Let's try damage to self. 1 to 1 point. Okay, he damages himself for 1 point. He, I don't know, he catches the tail end of a Chuck Norris spin kick as he's leaping up towards Fain. The guy attacking you fumbled and hurt himself, Andrew.
Obviously, yeah.
Yeah. This other one tries to claw Basil's eyes out with similar success rate. Fain doesn't get to go because he already used his attack on the guy who's dead.
I mean, I'll kick him again.
Sure, yeah. Splatter him further into the wall. No problem. This one basically leaps on his body, doing additional damage to the dead guy, and then tries to claw your face off. Hey, in the knee. Not what he was aiming for, but you know. And then the big four-armed one. Says in Arcantian, which you all understand, treachery! Because, you know, it's gotta happen.
Because why wouldn't you?
And starts hooting something in I don't know, he's just making baboon hoots and like pounding on his chest. Teeger.
Uh-huh.
But he definitely speaks.
We gotta start fighting monsters that carry loot around.
You got pretty good loot out of that one room. Oh, damn. That's best hit.
Take that, monkey.
So this one leapt over the water basin there, kind of landed on its dead buddy, claws at Fain's knee, and then takes an arrow in the chest and just kind of collapses to the ground, trying to catch his breath.
Yeah.
With a, you know, an arrow in its lung. Nice. The goblin finally got around to drawing its sword. Let's see what it does about that.
Klug should be talking these goblins down.
He's antisocial.
They just sort of stand there. What's Rothbert doing?
Finally heading inside, and
You can just go right away. There's no one at
Yep.
There's no one on 8. So.
Maybe they won't fight us and Klug can buy them. They could be his slaves.
Slaves all the way down. The inner joint.
inner joint.
It's That arm or leg? I assume that's arm, but I'm not sure.
Did you draw that ibis statue?
No, that's a dungeon draft one. I actually didn't know they had that. I should have used that for mine, even though it's kind of a different style artwork. Because at least it is an ibis statue. Funny, he should have made the head black or white, because they're all either onyx or ivory. And I know that red is the one colorable part of dungeon draft, but anyway, Goblin does nothing, and the guy who's screaming hangs there. New round. As far as he would have moved.
I have extra attacks for some reason.
The big one didn't attack last round, but he did end up moving up. At first, it looked like he was going to push the... These other ones are female baboons. You're seeing now that they're up close. He almost looked like he was getting ready to push him aside, and then Rothbert stepped in, and he just sort of headed over that way instead. The goblins, though, are... Like, they're not getting... That guy is unconscious, right? Who's this one? Yeah, okay. Need to roll this guy's initiative. All right. Bleedy guy bleeds. Goblin does nothing. Teeger. You're at -4 at this point, by the way.
Yep, I've been doing that.
Okay.
I'm gonna step in around this corner here. Delay 1.
All right. You've probably got good shots to the east, but probably not real great. Like the one you stunned, you probably don't even have a shot on with the statue there.
Okay.
If it helps, I could put an occluder on the statue, if it helps you decide. Okay.
We're good.
Cool.
Yep, I moved up. That's all.
All right. Oh.
2.
Yeah. That'll miss.
Ends my turn, or does it end my current
It ends
segment?
that current action. You have 3 attacks?
No, I don't know why it did that, but it's just going 1 and 2.
And you have 3 more after that. Wait. Yes. Okay, we'll have to keep an eye out. Something's weird about you, because I think I saw that happen last week, too. Basil, what you doing? There's the big scary one next to you. And then
I'm hoping he doesn't like me.
Yeah.
But likes me more than others.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm a big miss guy. I guess that I suck.
All right, you can end your turn. All right, this thing, again, 4 arms. Lets out just a big roar and just starts beating into Rothbert. It's almost like Dave's here.
Hit AC -8, huh? Well, I guess that was a high roll.
He did roll a 19, but still, that's kind of
Yeah.
too bad.
Yeah, those guys, you fought
That
one of
goes
these,
9.
and they hit pretty good. He looks big too. He's
Only for the moment.
He's 8 feet. Yeah, true.
Can you shrink something more than once, or we talked about that, didn't we?
I feel like you should be able to. I know in the
Obviously,
Monday game,
there'd
the
be
GM ruled no that I play in.
a little bit diminishing returns, but
it's built into the spell.
Do I have a -2 on this big monkey? Or -4?
I'll give you only a -2 because he's kind of towering above Rothbert.
Excellent.
So there's less cover.
I also only have one casting of.
Oh,
Ooh.
come on.
Oh, come on.
I pulled a
Roll
muscle.
on crit puncture chart until reasonable result obtained. Do you want to
Do
accept
I get
that
to
fumble,
decide
or do
what's
you want to reroll?
reasonable? No, it's fine.
We'll together. Let's see.
Wait, no, Teeger.
It said.
Why does it have a? That's because he's controlling Clog. Did
Because
he
it's
get
whatever
Yeah.
person. Yeah, you have active. As
Did he
would-
get a confirmation check, or is that just melee?
He got one. It doesn't show it unless you succeed, though.
Okay.
So let's see. HM crit P. Let's do a really low severity, like 1. Actually, we're gonna need higher than that. We're gonna be like 5, because otherwise it's not gonna be a pulled muscle. I don't know. The leg. That's around 3,000, right? Nope, not that one. Let's try again. All right, let's go with the lose 50% move for 2 rounds and 25% for 8 rounds. So basically, you're moving a little slower. I don't know. When you were moving in to take your shot, you slipped on some crap in there. And
Yeah. Overextended myself.
yeah, no damage or anything. Just pulled your hammy. All right, Fain, who are you attacking? This dude.
Who am I targeting?
I don't know. The 9 right now. Now 13.
So the one that's dead. So yeah, you want
Your
to.
Okay,
guy.
8 looks targeted, which is weird.
Yeah.
Because 9 was under him.
Okay.
Is it? Right now you're
That's
not,
where.
right now you're targeting 9.
Well, that would be bad.
Well, that's better. It's up from 2.
You're working your way up there.
Oh
I
no,
think
9
when
is
you're
that
big,
one.
you just
Sorry.
can't hit.
I mean, I'll stop casting enlarge on you.
Claws at Fain. Missing. Claws at Basil. Missing. Smacks Rothbert. Pretty much going to be hitting. Luckily, not much damage. Do you actually have more attacks, Fain, or are you done?
I'm guessing it didn't clear my second attack from the other turn that I didn't take.
Should have, but yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I agree that it should have, but that's the only thing I've come up with.
All right. Prisoner hangs there. Fain, attack number 2 on you. Nope. You're doing Chuck Norris moves and you can't catch up. Rothbert's suffering a minor beatdown. Teeger.
Do it this time.
Teeger the lame, we can call you. How long was your thing for? Was it rounds or was it turns?
I think it was. I
So
don't
it's
know.
like this combat, essentially.
Oh,
So.
okay. Fair enough.
Oh, man, you missed.
I'm not doing so hot.
Embarrassing. All right, just make him undead so you can do bonus damage.
No, hold on. Clear targets. Do I only have the forearm targeted now?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, not with that sort of roll. Oof, need a 12 or better to hit.
He can hit the... Oh, he's not there. I'll hit the button for him.
It is bouncing my vision around based on...
There's a way to turn that off. Well, this was fun for Dave. In the settings, options, wasn't there like a center on... Yeah, in the options up in the client section, auto center map. I think you want to turn that off if that's driving you nuts.
Options.
It's like the bottom option in the client section.
Turn auto center map on.
Yeah, you want that off, I think.
Then why did it change? Because I've never had that happen to me unless I've had the 2 characters here, I guess.
I don't know.
Fain, why are you rolling
could be
initiative?
I got confused.
Okay. Yeah, no. Rothbert's
thought
getting critted.
Yeah,
I got the
Rothbert's-
ding noise. I thought it was the new turn noise, but that way it makes way more sense.
Rothbert got crit in the head for ×4 damage, so it's a good thing I called out before the session started.
Rothbert has been captured by a room full of dead baboons.
Wow,
Wow.
he survived the hit, so... can you go ahead and record 15 temporal honor for Rothbert? He does, however, collapse to the ground unconscious.
Well, hopefully he can heal himself in that state.
In the unconscious state.
Yes. That one.
So why did people go rushing in?
Hey, he gets some migraine flaw. Until healed.
Is there a door in this room? There is a door.
I don't
Between
think
us
so.
and them? Oh, yeah.
You see a door where?
I can open this thing, whatever that is.
Oh, yeah, that's the door. It's already open. That's
Yeah.
what you went through, yeah.
What was already open, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it was already open when you guys came in. So, yeah, this thing just beat on Rothbert and he collapsed. It basically grabbed his head and slammed him into the wall. He just crumpled. Fain. It's okay. This will be the time that Leland's chaotic transformation works.
I'm not willingly stepping up there.
Hey,
I mean,
wait,
it probably will once we get to that point, but...
We need to record this for Dave.
But since I thought the entire point was to have Teeger pull them to the door to us so that we just fight them slowly, I don't know why we ran in.
I was just following.
We needed to see what was going on.
No, we didn't.
Okay. Listen, if anyone's left alive, then you can blame each other. Well, this guy will just celebrate his victory. Actually, keep attacking the guy who's on the ground.
All right, so Rothbert's on the ground, right? So no.
Oh, yeah, no penalty.
All right. Shoot him in the face then.
Sure. All you need to do is crit.
Ah, come on.
Well, you got him.
He's large, right?
Sure is. It's all the same damage, though. Isn't that nice? He roars in annoyed pain.
Is it my turn again?
Well, no, it's initiative.
That was your second shot of the round, wasn't it? Or did you,
That was
you
his
get three
third
this
shot
round?
around.
Okay.
I can't tell when I can't see the combat tracker.
True. Okay, so you guys will be able, just go ahead and start using it tonight, I guess. But you'll be able to see. You just won't be able to see the enemies. So I guess just try not targeting enemies and see how that works out for you. Via it. Okay. You. Hey, Fain's got a normal initiative. Good. What you doing, Teeger?
I'm gonna shoot him in the face. Come on.
That hit. Oh, you went a 19. I see.
Just making him mad now.
Well, Leland, you're going to have a target for your spell in one segment.
I technically can see him right now.
Oh, I didn't know it was ranged. I guess I did know it was ranged. I just forgot.
Reduces.
But either way, he's literally stepping over. He was thinking about beating on Basil, but he's going to be stepping over Rothbert and going for Teeger. So he's nice and close to you. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I rolled a 19. Nothing was going to. All right. Fain, what you doing?
Blammo.
Gonna kick him in the forearm.
Oh my god, big damage.
I like that you guys are all facing off in ninja fights, one-on-one style, with honor. All right, Basil. That'll miss. Did your turn, though. Should code something in so anytime you roll an attack roll, it just pops you a little reminder. More Fain.
Ooh.
Boo. Have to play that guy one. This guy's unconscious. This guy attacks Basil, hitting in the shoulder for a whole point of damage after your leather armor soaks. All right, Teeger, the big one comes up on you.
Bring it.
And just brings a claw down at you. Oh, and he only missed by 1 with his 2.
Sweet.
Uh-huh. The goblins cheer him on. I forgot about the light. They already had kind of lost around anyway, so I guess it didn't matter too much. But Baboon on Fain. For a little.
Bastard.
Oh, you got lucky on that penetration. The baboon's basically backing you into the wall and just slamming its claws into you. It doesn't feel good. I believe you have point blank shot or something that allows you to shoot anyway in melee, so good job.
I do. Who has that ring that I'm wearing? This is the paired ring.
I do.
Hey, you should go blind.
I forget, since I wasn't here when you guys actually got that info. I forget how that worked again. What was the thing?
You've got a command word. You've got 2 command words. One of them. Actually, let me just look. Yeah, you've got stealth and shield.
Yeah.
Shield, whoever activates it gets a -2 to their own armor class, but the recipient is benefited by a shield spell, which gives them a pretty big AC bonus. The stealth version makes whoever initiates it blind, but the other person becomes invisible, and the duration is matched, so you be blind for up to 24 hours, although as soon as they attack or otherwise disturb their invisibility, you'd have your sight back at the same time. Or so you assume. You've never used it, but that's what the head told you.
I call out to give me a shield through your ring. Now's a great time. And then I shoot this guy in the head.
Hey, it hits. Doing decent damage. He's got a lot of hit points, but you're doing decent damage. Goblins do not get involved. Meanwhile, Basil takes another hit.
So on Basil's turn, can he just say the command word and then he gets the bonus?
No, whoever says it gives the other person the bonus. You can't take the bonus. You can
only
grant it.
Okay. Damn.
You can't make me go blind on command.
That would have missed you if you had a shield, you know. A little more damage to Teeger. As the thing just with glee starts shredding you. Finally, a bite. It looked like it was going to flip to 7, but it didn't. These things are on top of you, guys, just shredding you. And one more on Teeger. Don't mess with the forearm baboon, man. All right. Teeger used to have armor. He doesn't either. I mean, he's
That was your groin armor. It broke.
Luckily, because he had to move, he doesn't get his bite attack.
I should have brought my bucket of water.
Maybe you should go blind so you don't
Could have
see
made
happening.
a wet monkey.
If you both say it, you could both be blind and invisible.
How does that work if we give each other shield?
You'd have a -2 AC, but you'd also have shield. It's probably a net positive. However, using your ring does take your turn to activate it.
Mm.
Why? I don't know. It seems like, I don't know. I guess you got to Power Ranger it or something. You do the little dance and stick your arm out. And, I don't know.
It's a really long command word.
Yeah. Clug might live. Lelion might live. Actually, speaking of Clug.
It's his duty to get between him and his master, I would think.
Yeah, he's definitely not doing that, but what does he have? Let's check. No. Let me get some initiatives for these guys. Teeger, what you doing?
I'm gonna shoot this monkey in the face.
All right. Just praying for that crit right now. I mean, you're pouring damage on. Oh, you swept the leg. Nice. You try to sweep your leg. You did. You hit the thigh. Please describe your stunning shoulder hit.
Up and in him.
We just made a save.
Boo.
Basil's getting attacked some more. Did a bit of damage. Teeger. Pain's coming. Sorry, it wasn't your turn.
Goodbye, world.
It's just...
Yeah.
You dice, man. Miss on Fain.
You're probably fine until he crits.
Fucking 3. I mean, it is ridiculous. I don't disagree. But it is what it is. Teeger.
This is probably my last chance.
Man, you guys dropped the other one a lot faster.
Gonna make it a good one.
I think it was up in front and everybody was able to focus it.
Not so good. Mulligan, is that a thing?
I mean, you can mulligan if you want.
Sure.
Great honor.
I am. All right, mulliganing. Is that just another roll?
Yep. It was meant to be.
Apparently.
You know, if you weren't doing a cult shot.
I have.
We're doing a called shot to the chest, or
All right, Basil. Monkey love coming at you. At this point, it pretty much just auto hits. Yeah, I don't think you'd even notice the -2 AC. But Leland, what you doing? Actually, Basil, you didn't even have an initiative. So what were you doing this round?
Attacking again, my short sword. I thought I hit it.
No. You know what? You would have been up by now. So let me stick you in there. Put you on 6. But Leland's first. I want it to work, Eric.
how did we decide to make it actually do the?
So I would say this guy is definitely AC 10 for the touch attack. There is a touch attack button, but you don't really... I don't know. Just roll a 20-sider, honestly. Yeah, I mean...
I didn't hit AC 10.
That did not hit AC 10. But you still have got
Okay,
the spell
well, I
in your
guess I'll
hand,
hold
right?
it till next round.
Yep. Alright. Basil, you can take your stab. You can choose your target. You can stab the one that's almost dead next to you. Your call.
I mean, it says I'm targeted someone, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna continue on him. I think. Oh, but there is that one. Yeah, all right. I guess.
Let's try to let you know. You guys are close enough. Let me rearrange it a little bit just to...
We could both blindly stumble out of here invisibly.
Close. You've clung behind. Alright, you should have your turn. He has no idea what he's missing. Man, he just got you in the neck twice. Teeger's having a bad day. Alright, Fain. Nope, that's not Fain. That's the guy attacking Fain. He misses. Cisco... Big Forearm Bam. Yeah, what the hell? You can know his name. Why not? His name's Cisco. I mean, you keep cold shotting him in the head, so... Let's do it. It's a 19, you saw it. Or maybe you don't see it. I saw it. Teeger.
Is this my last attack in the round?
Possibly ever.
Oh, to use the ring, I have to declare I'm using it at the beginning, don't I?
Yeah, that would be what you're doing for the round.
Okay. Alright.
So you might as well take the shot, I mean.
We'll shoot him in the face.
Alright. Would hit if you weren't going for the face.
Again.
Called shots to the body. You still get your expanded range.
But it doesn't knock him out.
Well, you know, might
Not hitting
That
him
one
doesn't knock
crit.
him out either. I mean, maybe he gets so many attacks on you, maybe he'll fumble and knock himself out.
And there's always the chance.
Uh-oh.
Fails his threshold of pain and is stunned in the corner. Clug goes, bastard. Oops. All right. Well, They're going to keep doing what they do. Leland. Save the day. Because the dice are always with you. Oh, that was that literally made no sense what the die just did.
Yep.
You're not in great honor, are you?
I am.
Okay. Fair enough.
That great honors for when I run the hell away.
That makes sense. Hey, head hit. Nice. Ooh, kills the baboon.
Exceed hit points by 3.
You want to follow through into one of them?
I do.
Take your pick.
13, please.
You got it. Oh, what the hell's this guy even doing? Leland's been like
He's
reaching
gonna-
out to touch him.
Probably go eat Clug, I would think.
Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Well, he turns and smacks Basil. Fain is done.
Okay.
One guy
I'm going to
is
regret
stunned.
this some.
Okay.
They get to change targets in the middle of combat?
They should be able to.
He just
Oh, did he already drop Teeger this round? Was this
That was
round
this
he
round,
did it?
didn't he?
Oh, my bad. No, I was thinking it was last round. You're right. He shouldn't have been able to attack Basil. How much damage should I do? Let me give that back. I think I just got confused what round I was on.
Fair enough.
But no,
You're
you should
welcome,
not be.
Basil.
You should not be able to change targets. All right. This one will attack Basil instead. Actually, hold up. Pretty good morale check. Yeah, I don't think he's too worried about Fain. He'll keep attacking Basil. Alright, so the damage I gave you back ended up being way more. Basil drops to the ground, not actually dead, but, you know, unconscious. This guy's done. He's got 3 initiatives for some reason. This thing turns to Fain, but can't actually attack this round. The hell was that? Oh, yeah, you shouldn't have taken a point of damage yet. Big one, still done. Still stunned. Still done. Still done. Still hanging. Okay. So to recap, Teeger is not unconscious, but he is very, very stunned from a threshold of pain check. Rothbert is unconscious from a crit to the head. Basil's down and bleeding to death. Clug is I think he's running. He just backed up a bit. Well,
Sorry, I shouldn't have forced that. Hold on.
Oh, no problem.
Yeah, it came out the same. Okay.
Rothbert, okay. What's Lelion doing? For what it's worth, the guy looked at you, completely dismissed you, and then is starting to turn his back to you to attack Fain.
I'm still gonna try one last time, and then I'm probably leaving.
Well, I'll give you a +2 because he's turning his back on you. That should
There's the
hit. That'd be
touch.
AC 6.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I can just have him roll a saving throw. What is the... What's the... I know he gets a -2. What's the...
Oh wait, first I forgot to do one other thing.
Oh, the 10%.
Yep. Okay, yeah, that's
good.
fine.
What kind of save?
I mean spell, right?
Okay. I wasn't sure if it was polymorph or...
Otherwise similar to the polymorph other spell, but I think that's still a spell save. No, excuse me.
He got a 9 and failed his save.
Okay.
He needed a 13. He didn't even need that -2. Man, he has a bad save. That's kind of surprising, actually. Tell me what happens.
He
turns
shrinks up into
into-
the form of a bunny.
Oh. He's polymorphed into an 8-armed gorilla. And then Leland just runs away cackling.
So before I forget, take 4 temporal honor there, because that's a pretty cool thing that just happened there.
Properly marked that it's been cast.
Now he's a bunny. He still has his hit points.
Yep.
That's about it, though. Let's see. Fain. There was a big thing there, and now there's not. You're not really sure where it went. You probably don't quite track that it's all the way down to bunny size just yet. This one, I'm gonna give it a wisdom check to see if it even it would definitely notice. So never mind. Let's give it a... Oh god. That thing starts hooting and shrieking. And just starts running away. Fain, you can take a free shot. At +2, but you didn't need it. You can was this who you were attacking? You can pursue if you want.
Yeah.
It basically goes running to the back corner of the room over the next, however many seconds.
Okay.
Yeah, you can. If you drop it here, then I'm gonna be back a little bit, but you're still at +2. It didn't matter though. Oh, okay. Yeah, somewhere around here, honestly. All right, the rabbit hops around angrily. The goblins probably piss themselves. One of them actually throws its sword down and cowers on the ground. The other one holds its sword up and kind of backs itself into the corner here. This guy's done. This guy snorts out a bloody laugh, I guess. All right, new round.
So I didn't fully catch what the crit to Rothbert was. Is there anything we can do to wake him up?
I think heal him. Let me show it again. Did that just pop into chat? Yeah.
Yes.
And it looks like he's going to have a permanent -1 to strength until he gets a higher level heal spell. But we'll deal with that later. Can't crit, can't follow through.
Remains in a coma until the hit points suffered from this wound are healed naturally or magically. Got it.
Yep. He's going to have to be hauled out here, probably. What was the
But more
total damage
importantly,
on that
he's
one?
not going to be fixing Basil.
True. You guys got mystery potions. You also have the chance, even if you don't have the skill, to do first aid. But, Clug's good with a torch. He could try to stick a torch. It was a 13-point crit to Dave, so he'll need to heal 13 to become conscious.
None of that was soaked by armor.
At 1 point, so I guess 12. Actually, the guy had +1 strength, so it probably down. A little more time. Way up in the log here. Anyone else crit tonight?
I did. No, I didn't. I just did a bunch of damage.
Did I lose the? I can't find the crit. Here it is. Oh, his chainmail soaked 4 of that. Yeah, so I guess it's 9 would be the amount. I guess I didn't think you soaked the crit damage, but I guess you do. It's the penetration you don't soak. All right. I can go out of round by round right now. Well, no, let's not, because there is one guy who could potentially come back into what. And I guess it could matter because Basil's bleeding out. Goblin that's the one who surrendered right there. If you guys can see him, actually.
Jump on his head.
Yeah, you can dispatch him for free this round. Or I guess you can do damage for free this round.
Big damage.
He is dead.
It's good enough.
You should have your turn. The other goblin does have his sword out, but he is not running up to attack the bunny. It just keeps hopping her up. Maybe the ranger could talk to it. I didn't get an action from Lelion. Were you doing anything, Eric?
I mean, I guess I'm checking both of them this round to learn that Rothbert's just unconscious, but Basil's bleeding out. And then I guess next round I'm doing an unskilled check for first aid.
Was Clug around the last time that you transformed something into a slug?
No.
Okay.
We did not have him when we were under the pyramid, or under the well.
No, you did, because he was climbing up really slow.
He was.
Oh yeah, no, we did have him. You're right. So, yes, he was around for the slug as well.
He was one of the 4 we originally hired, right? Or that Moose hired, right?
No.
What?
But we got him, I think, the session we went in and got.
Yeah. Oh, I thought he was one of those guys, but he had a real name.
No. Actually, maybe. I don't know. He might have been, but he wasn't. Anyway, the point is, he'd seen that before, so I'm not going to have him scream like a little girl and just freak out. Because he knows it was Eric, I guess. Based on past experience. All right.
Well, he should come recruit these goblins to our side.
Then it's the new round. Basil's bleeding. Teeger is very, very stunned. The goblins are effectively surrendered. They look that way, at least. Rothbert is very unconscious. I'm just going to say, Eric, what are you doing? And Andrew, what are you doing? So Eric first. What are you doing?
I'm just going to be in between the goblins and our fallen dudes.
Okay.
And intimidate.
Put yourself where you want to be. You can give me a charisma check if you want.
What kind would you like?
The charisma kind? I don't know what you mean.
Okay.
Unless you have a skill that's appropriate.
I have, monk intimidating maneuvers or whatever.
Oh yeah, do that. That's pretty cool.
Puts me last in initiative or first in initiative. I forget, but I'm not doing anything.
Or does I think it makes them last or something.
That only works in the first round of combat, as far as I recall.
Intimidating display. Using combat to automatically gain initiative for the first combat round of the monk. Specific. You know what? I'll just whatever you're doing your display. If one of them does come up to attack, you get to go first. Okay, what's Lelion doing?
Oh wait, no, that's supposed to be percentile. Sorry, wrong thing. Not check. First aid, untrained, right?
All right. Let's look that up.
Which is int based, so 15. Right, the first aid cauterized wound.
I think it's. Oh, the
The
percentage is
first aid
15.
skill suite. Well, which I don't know which one I'm going off of, I guess, but they're all int based.
Yeah, that would get your base percentage, right? Yeah. It's cauterized wound. You'd use a torch, and man, wasn't there some other? Do you have a torch?
I have a lantern.
um,
I do. Did I get rid of all the torches?
Plug has some if you need one.
Does Cleric have a torch?
Yeah,
He
he's
does
got a
a good-
bunch.
If not,
I've got
Rothbert does too. I'll
I've
go
got
full out
7.
his backpack as well.
Okay, this round you can get a torch lit.
Okay.
Fain, put yourself wherever you need to be. I'm just going to click the button for another round to go by. All right, you got a torch. I'll say you could light it too last round, given that you're not actually being attacked. The bunny just hops around a little bit.
Okay.
Actually, can you link chaotic transformation to me? Actually, I can probably look it up. Does it make them stupid?
Nope.
Like eventually it might if the change becomes permanent.
Eventually
right?
it might.
Yeah.
Okay.
I actually had the chance right off, I think, even.
I'm trying to see if he's like he's a bunny, but is he still like I want to get the F out of here, or is it just like I'm a bunny? Actually, a bunny would still want to get the F out of there, right? Whatever. The bunny goes running off, essentially, is what it amount to.
Polymorph other. So I mean, technically, if it's exactly like the polymorph other spell,
Yeah.
then first off, he technically needs to survive a system shock or die.
Yeah. Good call. That probably makes it because you won under. I'm sure that's fine.
After this, it must make a special intelligence check to see if it retains its personality. See following.
That's immediate.
Yes. When the physical change occurs, there's a 100% chance. For each 1 point of intelligence, subtract 1 from the base chance on a 1d20. And for each hit die of difference, subtract 1.
What's the target number?
It starts at 20. You subtract 1 for its int for each point of it, and 1 for each hit die difference between it and a bunny, which I think is 1 hit die. That becomes your new target number.
So if you change a 20 hit die thing into a bunny, it gets essentially a plus 19 to not get dumb. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yep.
Okay.
But it's checked daily until the change takes place.
Okay. He rolled a 14. His int is like a 6.
Then he made it.
Okay, yeah. His hit die.
Because it's more than 1 hit die difference.
Okay. So for now, either way, like even if he's a bunny, he's going to go running off because a bunny's not going to sit there. So whatever. I'm just going to flip him out of here so I don't have to keep tracking him. All right. So you got a torch out and you're going to jab it into Basil's gaping. I don't remember where the wound was, but he's got all sorts of wounds. So I guess what's the difference? All right. I'll give you plus 40% because I think that's like an average skill use for this. So you're at like 55%.
Yep. Yeah, I'll mulligan that.
Great.
I'm going to mulligan that one.
That's nice of you.
Didn't help in the least.
9. Well, you can make one more attempt at that, and then Basil will not be alive anymore.
There.
All right, Basil is stabilized at negative. Let's see here. 9. Hmm. Just for a second.
And I guess while I'm doing this the second time, I'm like, Fain, if you want to get Teeger moving, we're leaving now, right? Crap, I guess we gotta grab the other guy here too.
I think this is not the right skill to be using. I think this is to stop bleeding. Because it's actually doing damage. Let me look for a minute. I think you want healing. Which is wisdom based. Does not require a skill check, only regular attention. I think you wanted healing. Because it's not like he has a particular wound that he's bleeding out from, so jabbing a torch into him doesn't make any sense, especially given that it does damage and would kill him. The roll to stabilize him would have killed him.
Good news. You stop bleeding.
I'm not sure what the appropriate skill is. Given that I don't know, I'm going to look it up for next time. We'll say he's stabilized now at -9 with that mulligan roll that you did. We'll just say you kept working on him. I want to look up in the future what that skill should be. I'll figure that out. I don't want to sit here and try to figure it out right now. So yeah, you stabilize his wound as he's bleeding out. You don't need a torch to do it either, because in retrospect, that makes no sense for the type of... I mean, we describe it as he's bleeding out, but really it was just the total amount of his damage was killing him, not like he had a specific bleed. What do you got? What are you guys doing? that guy's still just hanging there over here. He's
it is not that guy's lucky day. Fortunately,
he's doing.
Fain, you want to get down?
I want to see what's in these bags. Can I reach them 30% bigger?
Yeah, you can reach them. It looked like they were hung from a height where the big guy could reach them, but the smaller ones couldn't. Let me see what's in those bags. There's 2 sacks. You pull them down. One of them, it's a big sack with just a couple of coins in it, although they're pretty large coins. So that's in the party sheet. The other one has a whole bunch of stuff in it.
How heavy is it?
3 pounds for one, and like 8 pounds for... Why is the other one 8 pounds? That's not right. I'm saying the poundage wrong, I think.
Candied oranges.
I don't know why this one's coming out to be 8 pounds, but... Oh, each of these coins is 1.5 pounds. These are 1.5 pound platinum coins. There's 5 of them in there.
All right. Well,
Whoa.
So that one's 8 pounds. The other one's like, I don't know, 5 pounds, something like that.
All right. I do not hit encumbrance for another 43 pounds, so I should be fine.
The guy hanging here is letting out a wheezing, bloody laugh, like coughing. And then he's looking at you. He's like, you guys are going to get me down, right?
No, we just really didn't like them. We've got no opinion on you.
I need like a
Obviously, I
break.
didn't say because I'm unconscious, but
I'll be right back. Now I think it Basil's at -8, not -9, because you wouldn't have had to waste around lighting a torch.
Well, what should we do with these goblin folk?
They're talking to you in Goblin. I'm not sure who's conscious, who can understand Goblin right now, but they're saying, "Don't kill us!
If they're
Don't kill
talking
us!"
only in Goblin, then I'll probably call Clug over. Because I also need help getting Teeger back up and moving.
Stay.
And then while I'm trying to do that, ask him, hey, what are these guys saying, by the way?
They're begging you not to kill them. He seems completely unconcerned with their fate.
Who's this dude? Who's this dude that they have?
Who are you asking?
If they don't speak Arcantian, then I guess we need Clug to talk to them.
Oh, they do. The dude does. He's like, I'm Burris. Get me down.
What you doing in here?
Give me one moment while I look up his backstory. Me and my party didn't pay the fucking halflings adventurer fucking...
Let's free this man.
He finishes his story anyway. So they killed a bunch of us, and my party ran away without me, and I got captured, and they sold me these fucking baboons, and...
Who sold you?
These guys have been torturing me, and there's this other half-elf that ties me to a pole and like electric shocks me or something. I don't know. It's awful. The worst part, like I'm in the dark the whole time here when they're torturing me. This is the worst, man. Get me out of here. He probably, sounds more serious than I do as a DM, but Jar of candied orange. What's an unidentified item? That was...
I don't know, but I have it now. It's not very heavy.
Let me find out what that was.
At least looking at it a little bit, it looked like
It is a clothing.
Sucks, because when I look at your sheet, it doesn't... No, it does. Unidentified item. Red silk slippers. They look very comfy.
So he's chained up, or
He's like manacled around the legs and the arms too, and he's like hanging upside down from a hook on the ceiling.
okay. So that doesn't sound too hard to get him down.
He looks like he's got about 3 or 4 hit points left.
Well, I will tell the goblins, if they want to go to the other far corner of the room there, I won't kill them. But it's up to them.
Assuming you use some, motions along with that, they figure it out and move to the corner. This one, once it looks like you're not immediately going to kill him, at least does like drop his sword. So they're both unarmed now.
Okay, cool. And then I will lift this guy off his hook.
Given that you're enlarged, you can do that. If you weren't, it would actually be kind of tricky. But yeah, you.
Just do an amazing monk jump. It'd be awesome.
I'm working on trying to get Teeger moving.
Let's see. He'll eventually be moving, one way or the other. But yeah, with some first aid, sure, a little faster. He was stunned for another 6 rounds from one combat ended.
Is it reasonable to like be able to smash the links with Rothbert's Warhammer on the leg manacles, or no?
No, but now I gotta check something.
Do the goblins have keys? I imagine they don't. Are there keys? Are they locked down, or are they just?
I think the
Soldered on.
rabbit. I think the rabbit has the key, and I assume other polymorphs are shit with you.
It does.
Actually,
But I was about to go start stomping at him in a moment as soon as I can go find him.
oh, that might prove tough, but we'll figure that out.
Or send Teeger after him with Clug.
Why'd you choose Bunny, man?
Well, I'll just say a goblin produces a key because it's funny.
Relatively
Some
harmless.
other level 1 adventuring party is going to go in this dungeon and like kill a bunch of gerbils and bunnies and get massive amounts of experience.
Now, what'd you just get? You got Cisco. You got 4 baboons. 2 goblins.
I've got a glass cube that probably goes in those teleporter things.
I still got. Oh, you guys experience for that skeleton too, according to my notes, anyway. Adam, you're able to interact now.
All right.
You want to take a quick minute or two, see if you can go find a bunny, kill it?
I don't know, man. My legs are pretty sore.
Do you know how long it's going to take him to hit a bunny in the face with called shots?
There.
Actually, by now you're recovered.
All right. Do I see any bunnies?
I need to pull out the map to figure out where this thing would go, because it can't open doors. Okay. Yeah.
And all the doors behind us were closed except for the stairs.
Did you guys close the? You didn't close the door. You were coming in.
No.
No. Okay. So it's definitely not in the room with the chair. That much I'm
Okay.
sure of.
We'll track it down in a moment. Can't be moving that fast. Problem is we got 2 unconscious guys to carry.
So
So I hope new guy here is up for lifting things about now.
well, he does have a 16 strength. He's not in great shape, but yeah, he'll do his part.
He's in better shape than Rothbert and Basil, so.
Yeah, let's see. It's probably going to take 2 of you to carry someone, so I think. Yeah. Basically, between you, you'll kind of have to tuck weapons away while you're walking and drag these guys out of here. I mean, technically, maybe one of you could haul someone. Rothbert's going to be the hardest to haul because he's got armor on. I don't think Teeger's all that tiny, though. Or, not Teeger.
Teeger's carrying himself.
Basil. Actually, Basil's got chainmail too, doesn't he?
No, it should be leather, I think.
Oh, that's true.
It was leather in combat.
Basil's encumbered, it looks like. He's got a weight allowance of 80, and he's got 86 pounds worth of stuff. You might want to look at that later. Might be getting a penalty for that. Might just be move at that encumbrance level, though.
Yeah, he shouldn't be. Like I thought.
Well, you had
You
just
should
picked
have-
up stuff at the end of last session. Maybe the spellbook I gave you was 5 pounds instead of 1 pound or something like that.
Well, no, I didn't think 86 was the correct amount, or 80 was the amount, but maybe it is.
Actually, you've got a spellbook on your sheet right now that just says spellbook and has nothing in it. Is that supposed to be your spellbook? That probably is. Never mind.
Yeah, I think that's how you handled it.
Okay, I don't know. Anyway, doesn't matter right now. But you guys are leaving or no? Or random potions
I
on
think it's a
Rothbert's
good idea to leave.
mouth? The guy you rescued is all for getting the hell out of here. He doesn't even care about the goblins. He's like, I mean, I'd be happy if you killed them. They're assholes, but I just want to leave. He does pick up a short sword that they dropped, unless you guys have a problem with that.
Not at all. And unless Fain has some other reason we should stick around, my goal is, pick people up and
No.
leave.
Does anyone have any spikes? I normally do, but I don't.
Why?
I would like to spike the goblins in, because who knows where shit goes around here, and they could stage an ambush if they have friends.
Okay, I mean, technically Rothbert has some in his backpack, so go for it.
And then with chalk, I can write out there's assholes in here on the floor.
Rothbert has 4 iron spikes. Let's say it takes 2, so I just deleted 2 from it.
Okay.
All right.
Make sure we get their experience if they starve to death.
I just give you their experience anyway. That counts as a defeat. Yeah, you guys can move out of here.
Hey, Derek, had you ever played a game on Steam called The Witness? I'm trying to remember if I'd seen you play it at one point.
Sounds familiar. Is it like a puzzle game or a...
Yes. Yeah, you had played it. I can see.
Oh, that's like the super puzzle game, right?
The one where you had to trace the lines of light through things.
Yeah, it's a weird game, man. It was pretty cool. I never finished it, but it was pretty cool.
Oh no, it's not. Is it the one I'm thinking of?
It's the one where everything's a grid and you have to draw lines connecting point A to point B.
Yeah.
But then it got kind of meta, and like the world itself was a puzzle in a way.
Yeah, you could start drawing on like
It's
grass
not
and
what I'm
mountains.
thinking of. What was the one I'm thinking of? There was one where you could end up leaving messages for other people playing it. Like anyone on your friend list would see your messages. Do what?
Dark Souls.
Yeah, Dark Souls.
The ultimate puzzle game.
There was another actual puzzle game on Steam that did that.
Huh. I don't
And
know.
Talos Principle. That's the one I'm thinking of.
Oh, that game was weird.
It was hard.
But yeah, I just remember that times you could pick to leave really random messages because I did once, and then Patrick's like, "Why did you say this here?"
I think it got really good reviews, which is why I got it when it was on sale. But I just
The best puzzle game is the one where you have to capture cat fur with tape and put it on your face as a fake mustache so that you can use your picture as a fake ID for a guy that doesn't have a mustache.
Gabriel Knight 3?
I think it was 3, yeah.
Yeah. All right, you guys are heading out of here. Let me see. I'm trying to move.
I mean, I would like to again duck into some of the side rooms just for a moment, see if we see a bunny.
Fair.
Because as we're going, like the rooms we left open are pretty quick. Yes or no, it's here, right?
I think it'd be pretty cool if the bunny coughed up the key to the manacles before it ran away.
So it is not in the skeleton room nor under the bed.
Okay.
It is not in this room to the north where you killed some baboons the other day.
Yep.
I don't know if you're going farther than that. You hadn't been farther than that. Was the room
you mean up
to
north?
the...
No, because all the doors were closed up here, weren't they?
There is no door up there. It becomes.
Oh yeah, no. This ends up being closed off. Yes, I mean Well, no, there was a door up here that we never went through. I thought
There was like a hole in the ceiling, I think. Oh yeah, okay, yes. I don't remember how far you went, honestly.
we looked through everything up here before we said, okay, that's it.
You definitely
Came
didn't
back.
go east. You definitely did not go
Did we
east.
not?
No.
Okay. Why did we back up, guys?
I think you were really low on health after the baboon.
Oh, that's right. We left, and then when we came back, we started here and said, "Oh, this door to the south." And
is that even where the
Okay.
hole in the ceiling was, or was that somewhere else?
the hole in the ceiling is right
No, that wasn't even the hole in the ceiling.
here.
Is it?
Yeah, because it's the junk there in the corner. You could climb up to it.
Okay, yeah, you're right. You're right. Are you leaving your water bottle here? Your water barrel?
Yeah.
You can haul it out.
Yep. Nope. Leave it here.
Well, they had a whole basin of water there too, so now you doubled your water. Okay.
Taking my scope with me though.
So on the way out, assuming you check this room down here that didn't even really have doors, this room, which I don't even know if the door was left open or not, to the bird room. The owl, mechanical owl, whatever it was. Mechanical raven. There we go.
Yeah, I'm moving Rothbert, even though.
Let me check
carrying
the other map. I think I know the answer is no, you don't see him. I'm just trying to cover what he passed.
Beyond this, on the other map, there was a big room that had some doors we didn't go through because we started going east first and came over this way.
Yeah, there was a portcullis and a door to the north, and then just south of that room is the staircase that leads back down.
Yeah. Okay.
But then south of the staircase was like a whole hallway and other stuff you never really explored. I think.
I thought it was at least closed off. I could have swore everything on the other.
Let me put you on the map just so you can see. It's possible the way that I had the masking set up, I said something, but if you didn't hear it, then it looked closed off. You know what I mean?
Fair enough. Okay, no, I guess I did have a whole pathway to the south we didn't go through. Wait. Where am I off of?
Here's the other map. I just moved you guys to it. I got you right near the staircase. Yeah. Stairway's off to your east. There had been like a broken open door to the south here. I think maybe you briefly peeked and just saw that the hallway went somewhere, and that was it. Maybe you fought baboons down here. I don't remember that. Okay.
We did not go south. Okay. I'm sorry. I was trying to move to see the little bit I could see there, but
I'm sorry. I got the
token lock is on.
Map grid.
Sorry.
Done. It's stupid. I turned it off on the module that I built it on, but then it.
Yeah, we stopped about where I'm standing based on my mapping.
Teeger, how many hit points you got there? Nice.
Yep.
Nice.
One's all I need.
We're leaving.
You guys head downstairs. You come to the Portcullis Room on the second floor. Trying to remember. You guys saw the halflings when you were coming in this time, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. They didn't close it on you. Wait, hold on. Maybe they did. I remember I made that decision last week and I set it in the appropriate state. So let me go look at that map and see. It is currently open. Lucky bastards. All right.
Good. I don't have to destroy more furniture.
True. And let's see. You guys are headed out to their stairway. You do not encounter anything on the way. However, as you're going up the pyramid,
you see a bunny.
No. Did not run into the bunny. You'll probably find a treasure map on the stairs, I'm guessing. That's what seems to always happen. There are a bunch of rats that scatter as you come up to that room kind of between the stairways in the pyramid. Like you go down the first set of stairway, you came to a little square room where you guys camped once, and then the bigger. When you get up to that, there's some rats that are like eating, I don't know, maybe some rations that someone who camped to your left or something over in the corner by the campfire. But unless you mess with them, they don't mess with you either because they're not that hungry.
Okay.
So assuming you ignore them, you can continue upward. You get to the city. There's something up there too. All told, since you're dragging people around, it's probably been an hour. Those stairs were not fun. So it's probably been more than an hour. Minute, pulling up the map for outside. Eastern District daytime. Nat 20. Oh! Okay. Well, good news and bad news. Good news is it's not a fight. The bad news is, as you're kind of coming down the steps of the pyramid, you all pretty much piss yourselves as a large green dragon flies overhead, maybe only 50 feet above you, circles around you guys. And when I say you piss yourselves, like, I could have you make the saving throws, but like, dragons actually just have a fear effect on low-level people because they're so terrifying. So, like, you hear the massive beat of the wings. You can hear its breathing even from that far away, and it actually circles above you guys a few times. Clug's basically cowered on the ground.
Is Teeger doing call shots to the head? It's in my cinematic view of the party. We're all pissing ourselves. And then we look behind us, and Teeger's got an arrow ready to go.
Could give him that opportunity. Let me check the fear thing. Dragon fear. The mere sight of a young adult or older dragon causes creatures fear automatically if you have less than one hit die. You got more than one hit die. Oh, that's just the sight of it. Okay, the fear aura is if you're within 250 feet of it. It's a save versus petrification. All right, well, you can give me a save versus petrification to figure out how well you deal with seeing this thing. Who knows? Maybe you're not that scared. Maybe you're like, yeah, dragon, whatever, I can take it.
I think I'm just gonna leave it alone.
Yeah, but don't you want to know?
Sure. I don't know how to save against fear.
Eric could kill it with one spell.
Not now. I don't have that spell on me now. On your main page, the saves, it's the 6th one down, 7th down.
I see. Oh, petrification.
See, like that. Yeah, I'm still leaving it the hell alone and leaving. That and the fact that, it's a touch spell.
Yeah. Okay, well, Cisco doesn't pee himself, but the rest of you, I mean, maybe not literally, but definitely figuratively. Anyway, it circles around you guys a few times. It definitely sees you, but then it flies off to the west. And you
just said Cisco was here?
Say that one more time.
You just said Cisco was here. We kill him.
Did I say that? I didn't mean that. I was about to drag his experience to the party sheet, which is probably why I said the wrong name. It lands. I don't think it's on the map. It's just somewhere west of the city, somewhere west of the map.
It lands on top
you
of
can
the inn.
You can definitely see it. At that point, you guys can get back to the inn. I'm gonna put some experience in the party sheet just in case it matters for anyone.
What's the green dragon worth?
That guy is worth, so you have a goal to shoot for 16,000 XP.
And we forced him to run away, right? So
Yeah, I mean, it's like 25%, right? Baboon. There we go. Goblins here with Jackal. Rescued him. He could have his XP. He was worth nothing. Let me give him a value. There we go. Blam. And I haven't done any treasure because I don't know what exactly that's going to be yet, but keep track of whatever you just hauled out because that's probably worth XP, particularly those platinum coins. All right, so you guys get back to the inn, dragging the bodies. Estella, I think that was her name, reminds you that for a mere 100 gold, she provides healing services. Although the kind Dave would need. Let me see if she can even do that. Cure Syria. What's Cure Critical? What level is that? 5th level spell, which would have to be a 9th level caster. I'm not sure if she can do that.
Well, but that's to get rid of every effect on him, right?
Yeah, she cannot cast that, at least not.
The more
without a
important thing,
scroll.
though, is just doing the 9 points of healing needed to get him awake.
Yeah, he does have the thing that was a permanent, like the stat loss that he had, 25% is permanent, even with magical healing, unless he gets a cure crit spell. There are lower level, actually, Hackmaster has the lower level specific cure spells, which probably can also fix him. So maybe we can look into that. But for 100 gold, I think it was 100 gold, she can do a 7th level cure light wounds on him. That would heal his damage. If the crit heals naturally, which is otherwise your option right now, unless you find another way to heal him, he'll get 50% of that stat loss that he took, and he'll be at -3 strength until he gets a better cure. -3 attack and -3 strength, actually. It's a double dip. I don't know if anyone's got the knows off the top of their head what those spells would be, but she'd probably charge about 200 gold for one of the crit healing spells. They don't heal damage, it just heals like the crit effect. I think most of them are 2nd level. Repair something spelling.
There's repair, strain, or sprain, which is first.
And let's see, would it be 3rd level? There are a lot of friggin' priest spells, man. Men Broken Bone. That probably seems about the right level. He took a crit to the head. So yeah, actually,
And yeah, Mend Broken Bone is 3rd level.
the Pierce Sirius is 350 gold, and that is a 4th level spell. So yeah, probably like 200. 200, 250 she'd be willing to. For 300 total, she'd do the crit and the cure light wounds on him. How's that? If you guys are looking into that. However, he's unconscious, and so is Basil, who's I mean, if a stiff wind blows, Basil's going to die. I don't know that you guys really have a way to heal him. I don't think he recovers normal hit points right now. Well, unless you get Rothbert up and then,
Teeger's broke. He can't do anything.
Just so you know, those platinum coins you got weigh 1.5 pounds. If each, if that was normal platinum coins, that would be the equivalent of 75 platinum. So they're probably worth that or more.
Can you at least do the loot push from the coins that are sitting on the party sheet?
Can. Sci-fi the party sheet. I don't know what all those are from, but yeah. Were those? There you go. I mean, that was almost 200 gold. All right. What do you guys want to do there at the end? I assume they're laying in their beds. As opposed to prop up Weekend at Bernie's style in the tavern.
Teeger feels real bad about his party members, but he's also ready to level.
Well, those things might be simultaneous because you'd have to go back to town for that.
So you're saying we need to sell our wares to get enough money to start Dave healing?
I mean, I'm driving him. I will rifles through his pockets, and between what he has and what I can add into it, at least for now, I'd rather sell the goods in the bigger town, usually. I mean, technically, I guess one of us tries to appraise the coins, right? Some of us have that skill to know what they should be worth.
Yeah, give it a roll. Plus 40. Or, 40 the good way.
Does someone have appraise?
I think I do.
Any of the various
two
merchant kids?
merchant characters, right?
Well, one of them's the unconscious guy, so that doesn't help.
Of course it is.
I've got it. Is it just a straight roll?
It was more the hint at Teeger to do it.
You get a
yes.
You get a plus 40. Just roll percentile. We'll see.
But I have it.
Yeah.
Well, roll the skill. Yes.
The plus 40 is because it's not a hard check. That's the. You're fine because failure by 28 is less than 40. 40 was.
Yeah.
Skills are weird in Hackmaster. Like the typical use of a skill is you get like a plus 40 on it, except for things like combat maneuvers and stuff that tend to be harder. So yeah.
Weird.
What are you specifically appraising
though? Right now, just the platinum coins because.
Okay.
We're going to turn around and check with the merchants here to see if they would buy them for a reasonable price.
You are certain they're worth at least 375 platinum or gold in value, just based on the platinum content. You could get maybe 20 to 50 more to like a collector, since they're ancient coins. But you wouldn't expect it to be too much more than that, because you've probably heard of these before. They're like the ancient currency of the Empire. So it's not like they're not in circulation anymore, but it's not like they're, oh my god, we've never seen this. This is the best collector's item ever.
Appraise this gold eye I found.
Well,
you found a gold eye?
Yeah.
The main thing out of that, though, is knowing that we're not going to get a ton of extra out of them, will the merchants here buy these platinum coins for anything close to reasonable value out of that?
Give me a haggle roll from someone who wants to haggle with them.
I love haggling.
Heck yeah, do it. Yeah, they'll give you 375 gold. They won't. They're not willing to give you extra, but
they won't.
They'll
give
you the platinum value of them.
Do these weigh more or less than the, they still weigh more, right? In value.
No, they're giving us equal value to weight.
Yeah.
I'm just talking in encumbrance.
No, 1.5 pounds is the same as if you had 75 platinum, which is worth 375 gold. I mean, they're better than gold in weight, but they're the same as platinum coins in weight. They're just one big coin instead of separate. What was I looking up? Anyone know?
There was a gold eye that he asked about.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I'll figure out what the hell he's
I
going.
believe you put it in the statue in Harkin's castle, right?
Did you find this in the skeleton room?
It was on the party sheet when I looked for what was in those bags. So I don't know if it was in those bags
Maybe it was in
or
those bags then. We'll say it was in the bag. Okay, so let me
along
describe
with
it to
a
you then.
set of silver chess pieces. And
Well, for the purposes of getting at least some healing done, are we okay selling the huge platinum coins at value?
Sounds good.
yeah, sure.
Okay.
He only needs he'd be awake after 9 healing, right?
Yes.
Well, I want to go ahead and pay the other 200 for the remove the effects of the crit.
Okay.
Yeah, your party has no good way to do that. 19, 20, 21 healing to him.
Okay,
Which
hold on.
leaves him 1 point short, it looks like.
Of being fully healed, correct. But it covers the crit.
Yep.
Which gets him standing.
Poor Basil.
Well, no, because now he can go through his spells at Basil.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, I cash in 225 gold in those platinum coins. So that we have 2 of them left.
Wait.
No, I was saying go ahead and just sell all of them.
1 coin is worth three. What coins are you talking about? The big
Oh.
ones? Or
Platinum coins are 375 gold each.
each?
Oh.
Yeah. Yes.
Sell.
Each.
Well,
Damn.
yeah.
Well, hold on. You guys just hauled out 160 gold in raw coinage, right?
Yes.
Okay. And then you got 375 times 5, which is what? 15. I can't do math.
1875.
Thank you. And then what was the other number? 160, 180-ish. Okay.
For what? What other?
For some raw coins that I just party split, which you probably never got experience.
160.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Close.
Oh yeah. No, you're right. With the others, yeah, 190 or 180 probably.
Add 5. All right. And you get a fifth of that value. Okay. So I'm going to give out a little more experience. I know Adam's right at level. Okay. I don't know if this will get any sober. Hey, you're going to be conscious now, Al. You can start talking. They might not have rolled the heal yet, but
yeah.
Unless they're specifically not.
What hit me?
Actually, it was one of the smaller baboons.
Oh, man. That's so embarrassing.
A good hit, though. It was the sheer number of them that dropped you, really.
Yeah. I need combat.
Everyone got 82 more experience from Treasure. All right, the eye is solid gold, but it's got etched in lashes, a pupil, and an iris on the surface. So that's why it looks like an eye.
Does it go to a golden skull?
I mean, who knows?
Okay, so I healed you for 8 first. And that goes above the 0 line, right? Or do
I think it was -9.
He's actually
right?
at 0. I corrected you were at -8 because they didn't have to spend a round.
So you're at 0. Now let me properly, now that I have you targeted with the right person, let's see if it applies it properly. No, because it's the one that gets you up, so you'll need to give yourself 6 more from that one.
I got it. Okay. He's throwing 13 at this point. Oh, it removed unconscious by itself. That's cool. I didn't know it did that.
I'm going to actually switch to targeting Teeger now for the rest of these to start. Okay, so
Yeah, it got messed up.
so that's 30 hit points of healing today.
Yeah. I thank you for your patronage when she heals.
But yeah, so effectively we each get 375 from the platinum coin cell, right? Because it split 5 ways among the 5 of us.
If you want to split it, I'm giving you the XP value right now. You got the coins out. It's coinage. You don't need to spend it to get the XP. I assume you'd prefer to keep it as platinum right now, because
Well, sure. For now, I'm pulling it out of Dave's cut for his healing for the moment.
I got you.
If we decide we're paying for it elsewise, we can pay him back that way, right?
Sure. And you can sell one of the coins too.
Sure.
They probably can't just give you a platinum trade for. They probably
Sure.
don't have the 75 times 5 platinum laying around. Which I guess would be what, 3? No, whatever.
Fair
that
enough.
comes up to.
So I guess we'll sell one of them for the purposes of getting the 300 and get the other.
Yeah, they'll give you 25.
No, 25 plat.
That doesn't sound right.
No, it doesn't.
75 divided
50.
by 5.
50.
Thank you. Yes, they'll give you 15 plat change. They have that much plat.
Okay.
And she'll just take the coin. You don't even have to go through the trader. They're like, yeah, we'll take that.
Okay.
They've dealt with those.
So that was Dave's cut, paid for his own healing for the moment.
He's never getting armor.
I'll chip in some later once he's here to talk through it, but at least making sure we had the money to get him up was the important part out of this.
Andrew, can you remove one of the octagonal platinum coins? And then are you just going to give Dave the 15 plat for now?
I did for now.
Okay. Cool.
Blam.
He almost died, but then honestly, that crit might have been the best thing that happened to him, as opposed to just getting beat down otherwise. That -10 instead of -4 rule makes a big difference in Hackmaster, though.
Mm-hmm. Okay, sorry. Continue on with appraising whatever other treasure you guys needed to.
So what were you asking about the eye, Andrew? Were you showing it to someone, or what are you doing?
I wanted it to be appraised.
By who?
By someone who can appraise things.
Like someone here in the inn? Or by your
Yeah,
player?
I saw Teeger appraising things, and I was like, maybe he can appraise this thing.
I thought oh no, I haggled. Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay.
As will Rothbert, though badly. Oh, right at 40.
Nice.
That's funny. This is actually a harder check, though, because you guys don't know what the hell this is. So the gold value of it would be at least, like, between the gold and the craftsmanship, it's got to be worth at least, like, 100 gold. But, like, it seems weird. Is it magical? Does it do something? Does it have a it could be a lot more valuable, but you're sure it's worth at least 100.
Okay.
Sounds like trip to the Oracle is in in order.
Hey, Oracle, how much is this shit worth?
No, like what does it do?
Well, before we praise anything else, Rothbert will take a moment to cast Detect Magic and look over everything else.
So I have a black glass square. Probably magic. There's a bronze helmet in one of those bags that could be magic. There's a bone flute.
I have a leather gauntlet.
I have a rope.
I have a set of silver chess pieces. Maybe they play chess on their own. Who knows?
You guys can also try to appraise the chess pieces if you want.
Well, backing up a step, Derek.
Sure. Yeah.
Going back through the list, and I'll make people say it again. What things are magical?
Oh, you're doing Detect Magic?
Yes.
Man, I need to code up something that just does this for me. But
if you were building this program from scratch, which obviously we're not doing, but it'd be so cool to have like public information for the gear, and then like this is magic, but doesn't tell you anything about it once it's in. Just like hit a button and it does it.
Yep. I can set, like, I think you've seen probably on some of the identified things, I can set that it's a magic, like it's one of the types, and I usually remember to do that. I think I could definitely write something that's like, spit back the list of everything in this guy's inventory that's magic, which isn't as great as it could be, but it would be something. Let me just go down the list here on Andrew's sheet first. He has a bone flute that is not magic. It looks like a leg bone made into a flute.
Nice.
His boots are magic. We knew that already. He has a bronze helmet that does not seem to be magical. Ostrich feather is magical. The black glass square is faintly magical. The candied oranges are not. The platinum coins are not. I don't know where the mirror came from, but it's not.
I bought it from a store.
The red silk
it's for
slippers.
looking around corners.
The red silk slippers are not. The silver chest pieces are not. The gold eye is. Your spear is. The axe that Dave got last session is.
Okay, I was going to ask that off his list.
Who's got the rope? Because
I do.
It was like a silk rope, right?
It's in my tiny bag of holding.
Well, that
tiny bag of rope holding.
Bag of holding is
Yeah.
magical. The rope is magical, faintly magical.
Last couple items I know from last session, the spellbook itself.
I'm going to assume spellbooks are magical. Or at
Oh,
least
are they?
detect is magic.
Fair
I assume
enough.
so. Scrolls would. I
And
think,
just to make sure, the wand from the skeleton room.
Yes. That's the one you're carrying, right?
Yeah, just making sure.
Yeah, let me give you a type on that, in fact. Divination.
Okay. And then
The rope
Teeger
would
had
probably be alteration. The eye would be... I'm honestly not sure what the eye would be. You probably don't get to read enough of that. Teeger's got something?
The leather gloves.
And a couple arrows.
Oh, yeah,
and the arrows.
The arrows. Evocation, maybe?
Well, so they are magical. Sorry.
They are magical. Yeah, sorry, they're magical.
And then are the gloves magical?
The glove is magical.
Or glove. Okay, singular.
It is abjuration. I added the word magical on Teeger stuff. I didn't think to do it on everyone else's, so.
Cool.
Let me check if Dave has anything.
The only thing I saw that really came from there was the
the
chainmail, wasn't it? Did he get the chainmail
there?
there?
Oh, he did get it there. It is not magical.
Okay.
He might have taken the shield too, and that's not magical either.
Fair
maybe
enough.
It broke. I don't really remember. All right.
And I have no idea where you got the silver signet ring, which is the only other thing I can think would
not
need
magical.
to be checked. But not magical. Okay.
I'm just going to go ahead and ID that because you can easily get it appraised one way or the other. It's worth about 35 gold.
Okay.
I'm going to ID your platinum coins too.
Can you ID or do you want me to roll for the 2 gems he has?
Sure. Raise check. Did we Emerald and Garnet? Is that what they are?
Yeah.
Sure.
And the garnet.
The Garnet.
It's like Dave's really here.
Garnet's about 90 gold.
Okay.
Emerald, he's not sure. Well, you could probably ask these guys what they'd pay you for it if you want.
I will leave that to be Dave's decision if he wishes.
Well, we just did the Garnet. Let me give out the XP for that before I forget. It's not a ton, but
Sure.
and Adam wants to get back to town to level, I think, right?
Yeah.
Well,
There you
before
go.
we do that,
4 XP.
last
baby.
couple things. Yeah.
Yep.
Was there anything else people had that did not come up magical that they want appraised?
Well, I got a silver chest set, or
Not
pieces
magical.
for chest set.
Oh, appraised you're talking about. Sorry, my bad. Oh yeah, you know what that's worth. It's worth about 400 gold. Give or
Oh,
take. Obviously, it's often hard to sell things at the exact price, but
Sure.
Okay. Well, that sounds like something we should sell.
And then the jar of candied oranges, do we think that's actually worth anything, or was that just a random food item?
they sound
They
delicious.
weren't magic. I was gonna keep them for emergencies.
Fair enough. Second question before we just trapeze back to town, which we probably want to. Well, we probably want to sleep a day and then go. Get spells back at least.
Yeah.
Some of you guys are still.
I'm pretty sure I didn't use any spells before I went.
You may not have.
I know.
The guy we rescued, what's he want to do?
Oh, I forgot about him. He'd love it if you would escort him back to town, but he's got nothing and can't pay you or anything. But if you're going, he'd love to come with.
As far as I know, he is also still manacled.
Okay, they can get that off town.
Can they get that off here? Probably.
Yeah, that's not a problem. They'll do that for free.
Yeah.
They do recognize him, and you hear him talking to Kronos and Estelle and everyone, and apparently at least 2 of his party members made it out, and they told everyone he was dead. Not that they left him behind to the halflings. So. Although if you're ever going to kill the halflings, it definitely comes up in conversation because I'm sure Fain talks about how much he hates the halflings. He like if he gets back to town and gets a chance to like get himself set up, he will come with you to kill halflings. No problem.
Ooh, I see a protege in the making.
Okay, so yeah, we'll at least get him set up enough that, well, I will pay for him for a room for the night, or to crash out here for the night, and then you can get him at least proper clothing and all to be able to come back to town with us.
He's very thankful to you for that.
Are we sure we still have Clug and one of the other goblins didn't swap out for him? Do we have a doppelganger check for Clug?
They all look the same. Burris was his name. Looks like Clug. He's carrying the stuff Clug was carrying, but
How can you really be sure?
Does he have his whistle? Looks like he does.
Does he? He's got better leather armor than half your party. I don't see a whistle on him, actually.
On the parcel version of Clug, there's a whistle.
Oh. Yeah, I don't.
Is there a new version of Clug?
There's Clug, the actual character sheet for Clug that Adam controls.
Oh, this must predate that.
I should probably get rid of the...
Why is there a whistle? I forgot all about that.
I gave him a whistle to blow if he was being abused by you.
Was I not aware of this?
Probably not.
Of course not.
Okay.
All right, well, now he's got the whistle. Not supposed to make loot bags for people who... Oh, no, it does make... Never mind.
You made him a loot bag to us so that we could transfer stuff back and forth through him.
No,
also.
I was deleting like some dead guys who had nothing. But
Oh,
I
fair
did
enough.
turn it on to drop it no matter what, I think. So, all right. Okay. So Adam at least wanted to level, right? If you get back.
Yeah, I think that's our next... Yeah, the next day, Do you want me to use all my spells up before we go, or are you guys fine waiting to see if we make it back to town to then cure? Well, cures, I may as well use them beforehand, right?
Yeah.
Well, it's got to be getting close.
Who?
3,000. Never mind. Rothbert, sorry.
I forgot to apply his. Hold on. Getting close. Okay, first off, new day, so I get all of these back. And same for Zealand. I'll change spells in a moment. Party sheet. Nope, that's not the right one.
He is getting close. Holy cow.
Start with Teeger still. Okay.
I probably could end the day, but oops.
Oh, well. Teeger again with overflow into Basil if there is any. No. Okay. Now switching to Basil.
So what are the shenanigans you can get up to when you level, when you have honor?
Nothing really. What do you mean?
Okay. I don't know. You guys always talk about using honor when you level.
There's this whole thing about, I'm pretty sure I put in the house rules this time around, we're not going to do bonus hit point when you level. But it was like, which side of the Great Honor do you want to be in? Is it when you're right before you level or right after, so that you get +1 hit point? And I just did away with the whole concept of the thing by having it affect that roll, because I don't like it.
Okay. If you would please give Rothbert 60 extra XP for healing yesterday and today.
Oh, sure. Why not?
Sorry, you kind of got the short end of the stick a little bit there, Basil, but
Okay.
other than that, I think, yeah, we head back to town.
Oh, hold up. Basil gets 100, and Teeger gets 100 for the ring. Yeah. Anyone else using magic items that mattered? I think no, but
What's the white ostrich feather worth? I carry that around as we walk back to town.
0.
And then when I've used up its XP, I'll go get some more.
Wait, who? All right, well, Teeger can level. Oh, hey, Teeger, you got to just decide on your hated enemy now.
I know, I was just reading about that.
I think
What kind of hated
+4 to
enemy?
hit.
Can it be halfling?
It can be. It can't be generic undead, but it could be like something cool. It could be like a type of undead if you wanted.
I'm gonna say that you should probably go with Green Dragon.
I was gonna say humans. Is that too
fine.
broad?
No, that's fine.
I don't like people.
Let me edit your thing.
That means you guys like me even less.
Why do we like you even less now?
The ranger suffers a -4 penalty on all encounter reactions with creatures of the hated time.
Type.
I'm assuming it meant
typoed.
Yeah, I assumed it meant type.
Okay.
I also actively seek out this enemy in combat in preference to all other foes.
And you picked what? Human?
I mean, it's a role-playing thing. You don't have to screw yourself over doing that, but
Yeah.
okay. You guys head down the mountain.
Yes.
If I was level 13, I could just jump.
Town. After you're down the mountain and you're heading back to town on the road, you do encounter another patrol of the Knights of the Azure Shield. They make some pleasantries with you as they ride by, but unless you have something you want to ask them, there's not much conversation. Just, how you doing?
Okay.
You ran into them once before, I think, and they warned you about beastmen or something like that. All right, you're back at town. Probably midday. Pug's wondering when he gets a cut of the treasure, since, he's not a slave.
He's still a slave. He's my slave.
Okay. Time for me to finally bust out that alignment chart. Okay. You can level. We might as well do that now, I guess.
Yeah, I was looking at the fractional ability die roll chart, and Ranger's not on the list.
We'll use fighter then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me check the combatant's guide.
Oh, here. Ugh.
Do I get my honor die? Is that the thing you said we don't get anymore?
You get your honor die to the fraction. No, the only thing you don't get the honor for is when the hit point roll. I'm not doing it for that. When all your fractionals go up, they go up by the fractional plus your honor die. Plus, if you're in great honor, whatever the
+1 from being in great honor.
But
Yes.
I believe that happens after you level, and you're not going to be in great honor. So
You should just make it so
So
you're
it's
allowed
just-
to stay up in combat up to your honor dice in hit points
oh,
before you go down.
everyone should take 1 full point of honor for getting Burris out of there. That was a honorable thing. Actually, maybe I should look at alignments. Whatever, I'm just doing 1 right now. And if you've got any temporal honor, you should cash it. Every 4, you should cash it right now. Can't just sit there and hold it.
So when do I want to be in at second level?
25.
25. It's
you
really
get-
hard to go from 1 to 2.
You
do
get
get 2 when you level up.
So you should be close.
You'll be at 24. You won't quite be there,
It's 25 to 30 for second level, right?
but I think so.
So him being at 29, he's still fine.
So I'm just rolling the straight die value, like a d20, a d6.
They penetrate, but yeah.
No, you do get your honor die.
Oh, which is a D3. Yeah, sorry. It's whatever the die says plus whatever your honor die is. And then your honor die also penetrates.
Oops. Okay.
I think you could do something like that and then you could just keep changing the first die type.
Yeah, that's basically what I've been doing.
Strength of it. Okay.
I just didn't roll the honor die the first time.
I got you. If you do the %P, it'll do the penetrate for you, but you can always re-roll it yourself, I guess.
Okay.
Anyway, I'll let you deal with that.
Is there anything else happening besides this % stuff?
You guys doing anything with the items you found now that you're in the bigger town? Buying, selling, looking for new armor? I know Dave's probably going to want to look for armor, but we can backfill that.
Yeah. Are we selling the other?
You got a chest set you could sell unless you want it.
Yeah, I would try to sell that.
Sell the other giant coin so we each get our 75 plat out of it?
Yeah, I can break those up if you want. Are you
I'd
just going to
rather
each
just keep them
manually
as they
record
are.
75 plat? Like you're making Dave take his cut?
For
Or-
now, yes. Like I
Okay.
said, I think any conversation needs to be with him involved on that.
Sure, that's fine.
So,
All right. Al and Adam, I know you're distracted, so I'm just going to make sure you get this. Add 75 platinum to your character sheet manually.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then Andrew will delete those coins, I guess.
That's PP, right?
PP.
Yes.
Actually,
So how many coins was that?
all of them at this point.
you're in town. If you want to take a 10% loss you could get a gem instead.
Okay.
So instead of 75 platinum, you could get, let's just call it a 350 gold piece gem.
Okay. Sounds like
So,
a great deal.
Yeah. A lot less weight. Actually, not that much less weight, but, less. You're selling the chess set?
If we can get somewhere close to that.
Who's got haggle?
I do. We already did the chess set.
You
No.
praised it. You didn't haggle it.
Praise, not
Oh.
haggle.
Okay, just a minute.
I would like to see if there is if there's I'd like to purchase maybe like a +1 short sword so that if we encounter something that only takes damage from magical items, I can actually be useful. So I'd like to at least price it out, see if there's anything in the town.
I'm sorry, I was reading haggle. Can you repeat that?
Any magic
Yeah.
items for sale in the town? +1
Oh.
sword, short sword.
Let me see what was there and see if there's anything new. You can look in this shop while you're... That's weird. Why I didn't have a name. Let me try that again. Nope.
Ooh,
Do you click that? Do you see the shop?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dagger
That-
+1. That's something.
Except for these -5 for non-proficiency.
Teeger, do you know you can be buying +1 arrows at this shop?
Yeah.
They're only 10 gold a piece, and they have 70 of them.
It's a deal. Whoops. Ignore that.
Okay, so the way I read haggle, when selling items, if you make a successful skill check, you can get between 1d100 divided by 2% more for any item. I don't know if I have a typo there or that sentence just doesn't make sense. But I would almost read that as whatever your skill check was, if it was successful, divide by 2 and that much percent more. So with higher skill, if you just barely make it under the margin of success, you would get more, like that you'd maximize. Adam made it by 9, but I'm going to take his actual roll, not with a +40. Let me think about this. Oh no, there we go. Yeah, it would be 35. So yeah, you guys can get $470 gold for that chest set.
Well, let's do that then.
Due to Teeger's masterful haggling.
Should be penalty of that if I'm talking to humans.
You are talking to humans.
Humans suck.
Really, then?
We'll assume you did it right before you leveled.
Okay.
So I don't want to figure that out right now. But
So after this, Rothbert will haggle normally because he's got a 90 in the skill.
So can
yeah,
you
that'd be
put
better.
that money in the party sheet then?
Yeah.
It's probably the easiest way to do it.
This guy is willing to pay you platinum. You know what? No, he's not. I'm just going to give you gold. 70. There you go. And then delete that from your sheet, please.
Oh, I deleted it.
And then
What about this bronze helmet? Is it worth anything?
Hold on. You've also just made 19 experience from that sale. The bronze helmet is effectively valueless. I mean, it's like a few silver. It's a helm from some bronze armor.
I'm gonna give it to Clug.
Wow.
It doesn't fit him, but he still loves it.
Okay.
Maybe he'll grow into it.
He'll grow into it, yeah.
I mean, with Leland's help. So there are definitely spells you could find for sale in town. That aren't in that shop. Items, not really.
I don't know who
although
from.
I should probably. There's a.
They wouldn't talk to us. Technically, the way it reads, they really would not talk to us.
Which one? The club?
Oh, let me pull up. Yeah.
The Magic Practitioners Club?
I thought you said at one point they just no.
Oh, I think you might have to be a member. I think that's the trick.
And I didn't think they would let us be a member. I thought I checked that too.
The Arcane Practitioners Club. Technically a private club catering to magic users and illusionists. Building's 4 stories tall. Training of arcane casters is the like you can actually. This is where you can actually go to level effectively.
Okay.
No, they'll take you as member, like actual spellcasters. Basically,
Okay.
you join the club, and you pay your club fees. And as part of the club fees, you'll learn some magic. They're not selling you the magic. You're joining the club.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'll take a look through what they got.
So that's some kind of tax dodge.
But it turns out somehow that fee is proportional to what you're actually getting. So they're selling you a spell. It's just they're trying to do some legalese around it. What do they have? They would definitely have most of the low-level illusion spells. I guess ask me if you're looking for something, and I'll give it a chance.
Continual light.
Yeah. That they almost certainly have, so sure.
Because these lanterns suck. Though, actually, I don't know if I want to do that because then we lose that whole keep it within 20 feet. Other people can't see our light thing. So,
yeah, true.
I got to think about that one.
Yeah, you can always do both. Yeah, it would be 600 gold for the scroll. Plus or minus, haggling. Although I'm not going to let a non-magic user haggle with them. So.
Yeah, no, I was going to say I don't have haggling. That ain't happening. I don't think I got haggling.
Adam, something else you have to do if you haven't. Oh, you already did. What was your hit point roll?
I was going to ask, is that 7? Did it do that for me?
It probably did.
Okay.
Looking at your log. Yep, you got a 7.
Okay.
I don't know if you actually rolled a 7 or if that counts your con when it says 7, but either way, you got pretty good HP. You're at 45 at second level, which is pretty amazing, honestly. But Rangers do get 3 hit dice at second level because they get 2 at first level. So.
Do I need to do anything else?
Okay, so typically what you would have to do is you would click that button, which should adjust all your saves and everything.
Uh-huh.
You would get your adjustment stats, and I think for you, probably not, but let me double check what happens specifically with the Ranger when they... Level 2... Check and see if you have 2 hide and shadows and move silently skills. 1 hide and shadow should have gone up by 5 and move silently should have gone up by 6, but I don't know if that works right.
I just got them, and they're set at 5 and 6.
All right, then there's a problem there. Let's fix that.
There's only 1 of each.
Oh, that's because that's not what we use anymore. We use stealth.
Okay, I had stealth.
Let's just raise stealth by 6. And then delete those other 2. It's because the class uses the old skills, but the stealth I combined, so...
Raise them both by 6?
No. Raise stealth by 6. You'll just take the better of the 2 that went into it, and then you can delete the other 2.
Whoops. Ignore that.
Okay. Yeah, that should be really all you need. Fighters are fairly easy when they level. They don't have to pick spells, all that shit.
Cool. I am wearing chainmail again, so I think I give up some sort of ability.
You can't dual wield, I think is the... Which
I thought it was something about being silent.
Oh, well, there are definitely stealth penalties for heavy armor. Which, with your percentage, you probably weren't doing anyway. But
yeah.
Anyone need to buy stuff? There are no magical short swords for sale. At least not from anyone you believe actually is trustworthy.
Can you like put one on back order or something?
The shopkeeper will hold one for a week for you if one comes in, but it turns out most of the adventurers are not selling the weaponry and armor they find. More so the weaponry. They'll often sell the armor. You know, if it's the wrong size or whatever. Got this here suit of Imperial plate armor. It's been sitting on that armor stand for 2 years now. Regret ever buying the damn thing. Something else you guys might want to do while you're in town is read magic on those spellbooks.
Yep.
Yep.
Especially before Eric goes looking for spells.
Yeah, let's do that.
Hey, and guess what? You earn experience by learning spells from captured spellbooks. The same way as if you were casting out of a scroll. I'm just going to hit ID on these, assuming you're doing them both. Actually,
We should already know what one of them was.
Susara, you already knew. Okay.
Yeah.
I gotta put the word skeleton. Okay. I'll just give you the rundown since you can't see it, Eric. It had Detect Magic, Enlarge, Tensor's Floating Disc, Magic Missile, Push, Read Magic, Sleep, Darkness, 15-foot Radius, Detect Evil, Frigg's Fraud, Knock, Probus's Thunderous Alert, Strength, Blink, Monster Summoning 1, and Slow.
Okay, so not the two things I'm thinking I'm actually going to try and pull.
But it did have a good selection of alteration spells.
Yeah, and I'll look through those when I have the chance, but even within alteration spells, I'm not going to touch anything that's instantaneous.
True, you're not just alteration.
So, yeah.
Is Strength on your list?
I already know it.
Okay.
Doesn't help.
What?
So I could cast it on Fain. Oh wait, he can only gain 2 points before I hit the max. Basically,
Oh, that's right. That's right.
I could cast it on Rothbert. Oh wait, he can only gain like 2 points before I hit the max.
You can get on Basil.
I'd roll a d4 and might max him out too.
Well, you know, if you max him out, that's a good thing. But yeah.
No, it's an awesome spell, except for the fact that our party has already a bunch of muscle heads.
Yeah, it amounts to what? +1 to hit, +2 to damage in most cases.
Effectively, yeah.
That's not terrible, given the duration. But
Sure.
I'll be right back.
Oh, this actually works on those? Okay. I'm definitely taking Continual Light now because the Bracteros effect spell does work on Continual Light rocks.
You should make sure, because I think he was talking about changing something so that.
Well, I know. So the spell itself specifically calls out Continual Light rocks as a light source it can be cast on. I know there's the whole Continual Light and Continual Darkness will just cancel each other out. No
yeah,
funky.
I think that's what the rules were around, was the interaction.
Yeah. The other one I want to find out if they have, and then I'll decide if I want either of them, was going to be Wizard Lock.
Seems Seems like they should. Man, that was a bad roll. No, they don't. Sorry.
Damn it. Well, they weren't taking care of the halflings that way.
It's going to give an 80% chance. I rolled a 91. So that'd actually be hilarious. Wizard lock and give him the finger. What did Susara's spellbook have? Oh no, not all level 1. But
What's the rough sell rate? If something's worth like 10 silver, what would you get back?
Normally 5.
oh, you're talking about like your used gear?
Just like a spear I found.
Sure. Yeah, that's fine. I'm just going to assume Basil and Teeger can heal at this point. Because you're going to be in town for a week.
Oh, yeah.
All right, anyone doing anything fun during their week that doesn't involve leveling?
I got 36 gold, burning a hole in my pocket.
Well, good, because I think it costs you like 2 a day to stay in town. And you're going to be here for a week.
I've got 22 gold, burning a hole in my pocket.
And then you better pay for your slave.
I own him, man. I bought him outright. Oh, you mean for him to stay?
Yeah, I mean...
Fair enough. He sleeps with me, man. We spoon.
I would like to go to spear class.
Funnily enough, I'm the little
You
spoon.
want to get the proficiency? Is that what you're talking about?
I think it was like 600 gold or 700 gold.
Damn, that's expensive.
So,
but yeah, you could do that over the week. Spells, not skills. Skills, proficiency.
all right, how much is it to get spear training?
Weapon proficiency. I don't have... Apparently I don't have any of those on there. I don't know. What would be a comparable... I bet you the book says somewhere. Let me look. Schools and training. Weapon proficiencies are available, 75% chance. Yeah, but what's the cost? Help me out here. Where'd you come up with your number?
I like when we were super poor, I was like, I'm gonna do this, and I thought you set a price that was way higher than I had. But that was several sessions
I
back.
don't know where I got that from. Skill list. Let's see if they have proficiencies in here. Weapon basic proficiency, 600 gold, it says.
Okay.
And then technically there's a chance to learn roll, but I don't think I'm going to do that for proficiencies, just for skills. Even though technically by the book, those two have a chance to learn if you're doing it in school. So yeah, 600 gold, I guess is the number. Train you at the...
I don't know how to make me proficient on the attack page.
I can do it. And I can tell you what I'm doing. Skills. You already seem to have spear proficiency on there now. Something weird's going on with that. Do you not have weapons?
I have weapons.
This is weird. Normally when you click on your proficiency, you see a list of...
Oh, I just wrote spear in there.
I'm my bad. I was clicking on the little shield icon, not the gear. So if you click on the gear to the right of spear, you can go apply it to whatever weapons you have. You probably want to apply it to the 2 spear magic.
Oh, okay.
Because one is throwing and one is melee. And then you will no longer receive the non-proficiency penalty. You probably also want to do that under monk favored weapon and apply it. You'd actually,
It's just for
because then you'll get your +1 to hit. And honestly, you don't need both. You don't need to click it for both. Once it's clicked for one, you're no longer not proficient. The reason the non-proficient one is in there was so that it actually gave you a penalty appropriately. It's weird. You do not want your unarmed attack to be non-proficient. I'll give you a -2. I'm going to fix that for you. It's quarterstaff and dagger, I believe. Are you proficient with dagger and quarterstaff?
yeah.
Oh. Okay. My bad.
Well, at first level, I only did 1d4 damage with my hands, but now that I do 1d6, weapons stop mattering.
Okay. All right. You're probably good. All right. Al, anything Basil needs to do in town? Learn any spells or anything?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna learn spells, but I want to kind of let's plan some time this week to put up the server and kind of go through stuff.
How's Warcraft going?
It's going great.
You regret nothing.
Did you get any new pets yet?
Yeah. I got 2 new mounts, a pet, and a toy.
Damn.
Turning my 8 hit dice creatures into bunnies. Actually, kind of funny. Okay, given that it's 10:50 and Dave's not here, I think I might actually just, we'll figure out what else you guys need to do in town. If you want to do the leveling, like, we could do it right now and just get it done. The whatever spell stuff, unless you need time to just look yourself.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd rather just wait for Dave, I think. So Eric, what I was saying, we got about 40 minutes left, but Dave's not here, so I'd say let's just knock out any town stuff people need to do and then call it a night. And that way Dave will be here when we head back to the dungeon.
Do I get any experience for training with my spear all week?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay, so the 2 things I would want to check off the top of my head. Now that I have the map up, let me look what the chances were again. There was a chance for the 2 different market days that there are peddlers that might have minor magic items for sale.
Oh, okay. Yeah, give me a minute and I'll check that out.
Secondly, how much did you say the spells would be from them?
It's basically scroll costs, 300 gold per
Oof. Okay.
level. All right, Fain, I gave you 50 XP.
Oh, I was hoping for 650, but I'll take it.
I could give you the entire spear and it would be 650. But
I didn't think so.
sell one of those spell books and then you're talking.
So how do we handle it when we have like miscellaneous stuff to sell? Like I have a light crossbow I picked up that I don't want.
If it's generic non-magical gear, just actually, you know what? You can put it in the party sheet and I can do it.
Okay.
It'll I can hit a sell button and it'll do the thing.
Okay.
So yeah, go ahead. Anything you want to get rid of, throw in the party sheet.
I don't know what I just did.
I don't know. It's not in the party sheet, so
I mean, I
You
dragged
tried
something.
you dragged the money split earlier from chat back to
a
chat.
message. It looks like
Okay.
weird.
Basil, were there any spells you were wanting to look for, and/or were you just gonna scribe from the spell books?
I think for right now, I'm gonna look at the spell books. I'm gonna probably definitely get knock, and then figure out what else. What else I'm really
You
interested in.
cannot cast knock yet. It is a 2nd level spell.
God damn. All right. Well then, I have to look at what's level 1.
Okay. And then, would you have room in your little pouch of holding for a potion?
I don't know. I could on top of the rope. I was only able to put in a couple of stones, so it kind of depends how big. If it's like a small vial, maybe Derek will allow it. It kind of depends.
Not much else is getting in there unless you take the rope out.
And I mean, someone can carry that rope. It's way lighter. I think it was 100 feet, but lighter than a typical 50-foot rope. So someone could carry it, and I could put other stuff in that pouch. But I don't want to break it by putting too much in there.
Yeah, it was 5 pounds. Not the pouch.
I've got a deal for Klug. Thought long and hard about it.
Yeah.
Klug, I'm going to set you free as soon as we, as a group, kill 50 humans.
That actually seems worse somehow, but okay. I'll set you
We're
in this-
free
we're in this
after
together.
you help me
What's-
engage in
I was gonna say,
mass
what's the reward
slaughter.
initiative for him out of this?
Light at the end of the tunnel.
You have to personally slit their throats or what?
It's always good to have goals to work for.
Go kill some humans right now. Get you 3 humans by 4 o'clock. Yeah, you just sell that pouch of yours. That's worth money. It was some of that magic shit you guys pulled out. If you sold it all, you'd level.
Derek, I put 2 things in the party sheet to sell.
Bam! Look at that money you just got.
Um,
Am I giving that to just you?
No, you can split it.
Bam. There's some leftover coins there, but 3 gold each. That's big money.
interesting that let me do that. I did actually pay for, and I subtracted the money accordingly from between Rothbert and Leland to buy one of the potions of healing from Creon's.
Did it give it to you? Did it just let you drag it to your sheet?
Yep,
Okay.
with nothing in chat at all.
Yeah, I don't think that's how it's supposed to work, but I don't think what can you really do to stop it either?
I will never do that again, but
I mean, whatever. You can create items on your sheet.
Sure.
It's like not like I had no.
But then I'm going to turn around and put it on the character or the party sheet for Basil to put in the pouch because I
Well,
don't want it broken.
Do you remember how many
Right.
potions of healings he had for sale before?
11. It didn't actually subtract
Okay.
any.
Let me fix that.
It just let me drag one.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I don't. Whatever.
I know.
I probably won't use the shop thing too much longer, but
Basil, can you put that in that pouch so it doesn't get broken?
GM, can I put that in the pouch?
not unless you take the rope out.
Take the
Is-
rope out. I will put it on Rothbert. I'll figure out.
Okay. I'll just yep. Give me a sec.
Then yeah, it fits nicely. You could probably fit a few more in there too.
How many sling bullets could I fit in there with that?
Probably quite a few.
Like
How
I've
many-
been
how many
carrying
you got?
20.
Oh,
I've been
yeah.
carrying.
Well, actually, sling bullet, 10 pounds of sling. Wow, those are heavy.
Yeah.
Well, we're just gonna cut to the chase here. It can hold. Oh, I did that math wrong before. It can hold about 10 pounds. So, yeah, it could fit probably most of those sling bullets.
If you want to drag the rope to the party sheet, so I can then put it on.
I guess I was wrong though. The rope was 5 pounds, not 10. So probably some of the sling bullets could have fit in there with it. When I said only a few.
Well, so hold on a second.
Oh,
I can have the rope in there and.
Yep, and the yep.
All right, then I'm just gonna do that.
Yeah, you keep it for now. That's fine.
I don't know if I misread the rope or the thing before, but yeah. Now that you're in town, you have time to experiment. It does not seem to explode either when you put too much in. It just like it no matter what the shape is of what you're putting in, it just sort of seems to start to fill and you can't quite get more in. And your experimentation leads you to believe you can fit about 10 pounds in there. Although whatever you put in there has to fit in like a standard belt pouch opening.
Yep. But still, I think just having at least one potion safe in case things go wrong again, we can pull. Everyone in the party knows you're carrying a potion that we can pull out and get someone up and moving again. That's the main goal.
I think it didn't go under your thing, like in your inventory sorting, because you have a capital P on purple, but not on the actual item. Just so you know.
Sorry, now swinging back to the earlier thing I'd asked Derek, the Central Market.
Yeah, sorry. Okay.
Has on Tots Day a 25% chance that one or two peddlers will set up. On Dim's Day, 75% chance for 3 to 6 such peddlers.
With
And
some
then
minor
one of the
magic items,
peddlers
right?
might 10% have a minor magic item or two for sale.
How many peddlers were there total?
Well, there's only a
That might
chance. 25% chance on Tots Day for 1 or 2. On Dimma's Day, 75% chance for 3 to 6.
3 to 6.
And then within those 3 to 6, one of them might 10% have a minor magic item or two for sale.
Not this week.
Yeah, okay, it was worth a try.
Yep.
But they
while
set up
we're at
shop
it-
with specialty items, including dungeoneering equipment, archaeological remains, small bits of mundane treasure, etc.
While we're at it, though, the shop just got in something new. What did it get? A weapon. All right. Exciting. Yep. Got in a new weapon. There's a flail. Probably don't need to keep rolling, but +1 flail is available. All right, I think you were away when I said it. I was just gonna people can do whatever town stuff, and then we'll wrap it for the night. That way, Dave's here when we head back to the dungeon. So if you don't have anything you need to do, you can take off. You can sit around. Whatever.
Okay. How do you get money out of the party sheet?
Are you
You
talking
ask
about
him
those
to
leftover
give a split.
coins?
Yeah.
You just write them on your sheet and I'll delete them. I don't
Okay.
think there's a way to grab those couple.
I did it.
All right.
Are you stealing our remainder coins?
Actually, I prefer that someone takes them. I don't like them hanging out there.
Are we gonna have to keep track of how many of the remains you keep sweeping up off the table?
It's like Office Space. I'm just rounding.
Listen, he needs that money to fuel his gambling habit.
Yeah, can I gamble real quick, Derek? With my 17 gold?
You sure can and should.
Feeling lucky.
I don't know what you're rolling there. Is that supposed to be a percentage?
I'm not rolling anything.
That's
Oh,
Fain
Fain's
rolling something.
He's rolling either, but well, does not have the correct price. What are you rolling there, Andrew?
Dice.
Legit.
Maybe we should gamble with Teeger, and then when he loses, it's still in the party.
Good thought. Maybe you could win Clug from him. Yeah, I don't want the magic or the encyclopedia of magic. I want the magic encyclopedia. Fuck you, Wizards of the Coast. Actually, that was TSR. Wow. What the flail cost?
Okay, well, I've done everything I can think I need to, so I am dropping off of here.
All right. Did you end up getting any spells, or
No, the one I want, it would be 600 gold, and that's out of my price range for the moment. At some point, if I could get the list of all of them that are on those 2 spell books.
Yeah, I'll
I've
put
got-
that in.
I've got about 280 gold if you want some.
No, I ended up spending 230 and made Rothbert pay the other 230 to grab a potion of healing that is in Basil's pouch of holding. So if ever someone
Okay,
is
cool.
down or dying, we have a potion of healing. We know exactly where it is.
Cool. Yeah, I'll post that in Discord.
Okay. That way we don't keep going, well, Rothbert's down. What the hell do we do now? So.
Man, that flail's expensive. You could buy Imperial field plate for that cost. Almost.
Okay. I'm off, though.
All right. Catch you later.
Yeah.
What's that book list for him right now? All right. Part of why I didn't want to press on to is I know Dave's going to want to buy armor, so I kind of wanted to let him do that. If you guys have quite a bit of magic shit right now that it's just not ID'd and the value's not known, but
We're going to go to the Oracle or whatever, the pedestal of knowledge.
yeah. See.
All right, gamble me, Derek, and then I'm taking off.
All right. We'll make you just roll a gambling check.
Okay. Is that what you just did?
No.
No.
Wow. So, edit your money for you. There, fixed it.
Cool. I can sleep in the inn one more night.
But you already paid for the week, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someday that'll work. Someday
Oh
I'll
my
strike it
gosh.
rich.
Your skill is so good at it.
Is there a way to spend money on skills?
Yeah. You find someone who will train you in it, which there's a lot of different training available in town. And you pay whatever, like if you go to the skill, like gaming, for example, it actually says course cost 200 gold. So you spend, I don't know, a week training with someone, pay your 200 gold for the training. But then the hard part is you do the course, you have to roll on top of that after the training to see if you actually improve. And that's where the hard part comes in.
And even that's just a D6.
Well, it's a D6 penetrating plus your honor die penetrating. It's the same as. So yeah, but skills. I mean, that could be a 10% boost.
Yeah, it's pretty steep though.
It's once you start rolling in money, that's a great thing to spend it on. You just get lots of skills. At low level, it's rough.
Yeah. Cool. All right, I'll see you next week.
Yeah, later.
Bye.
Later.
Chris, he has an intelligence of 8, so that's going to be a rough chance to learn. Oof. It actually says he's got a 0% chance to learn. That can't be right.
That's for spells.
What was the skill chance?
Wisdom is skill.